I know she's probably the person that cares the least of anybody about the wins.
She wouldn't even have a clue how many wins
she wouldn't,
has.
exactly. But it's so fun to see that for her and have that mark in her back pocket.
It really is, and she deserves every recognition that she gets, and she would point to everybody else and say it's everybody else. But when you can be a program and you know that your head coach does everything the right way, and wins doing everything the right way. You don't have that everywhere, and these players are fortunate. I'm very fortunate. We're all blessed to be able to work with her, and it's been a blast. And I know these kids have bought in, and it's so fun to see them excited for her being successful, and as well as the excitement that we have for these kids, because it's just so fun to be on this journey with them.
You played for one of them, and now you coach with the other, so I think you might be kind of a through line to the two of the top
that common
three.
Denominator?
Yeah,
I think so. Let's go with that.
Absolutely.
Let's go with that.
Congrats on the win. We'll talk to you again next week.
Thanks, JW.
Assistant Coach Jess Hartman, who, of course, had her Husky career under Coach Olferts and Coach Fish, who was an assistant back then. Now we've got Morgan Draheim on with us. First time we've had Morgan on the air, so it's good. It's a big time, but it's fun. You guys, keep rattling off wins here at home, and Coach Jess was just talking about the defense. You're a big part of that on the perimeter with what the guards are expected to do. What have you seen that's been the most impressive with what you guys have been able to do defensively over these last 2 games as a team?
Yeah, I think it's really huge for us that every day we go and bring the defense hard in practice, so then it carries over into games and it's nothing that we haven't seen before. And just limiting teams to one shot, or even just making them take a tough shot at the end of the shot clock, is really huge for us. And every day in practice we work on it, and that's something that we take pride in.
Everything was falling, it seemed like, for you guys yesterday. The offense at a high clip. It didn't happen necessarily throughout this entire game, but how much confidence does your success on defense give you guys, knowing that the offense will eventually come back around and give you guys a chance to win these games?
Coach Fish always says that every day our defense has to show up because our offense might not, and our shots might not always fall. So sometimes when our shots aren't falling, it's not really any more pressure on us, because we know that we can limit their shots and keep our defense out every night.
You played 22 minutes tonight. You've steadily worked yourself into more minutes this season. How do you feel, what do you feel is the strongest part of your game right now that you're able to contribute when you get your number call and get out there on the floor?
I think for me, I know that my defense will be there every night, and just making sure that I keep the person in front of me and not let them score, but then also coming in for Brenna and having to take her spot as a point guard, and knowing that I also need to run everything and just get my teammates open, and just run the offense through that way too.
You mentioned Brenna. Obviously, you're playing behind her. What have you learned from her? Obviously, she's been around long enough, and she's been here, obviously, the 2 years that you have been. What is it like playing behind her, and how is she as a teammate to help you come along?
Coming in my freshman year, I was like, oh my gosh, she's so good. So, I know in practice it has helped me a lot, because she's so good on offense, she's so good on defense, that it's made me such a better player. And she knows the game so well that if I have questions, I'll go to her, and she always helps me with that. It's been really nice.
Well, it's been fun to watch your progression throughout the season. Can't wait to see what else is out there for this year for you and the rest of your career. Thanks for coming on, Morgan.
Thank you.
Morgan Draheim joining us after a big Husky victory as St. Cloud State gets the win, 63-44. Huskies get the win. Let's do a quick score. Actually, we'll do that in the scheme of things. We'll get some women's scores. We told you Duluth did win, so they finish up with a victory. So the Huskies will stay tied atop the North Division. You just got to keep pace at this point. You know the Bulldogs aren't going to give anything back. Huskies do, though, have that 2 games in hand against Duluth, as they swept them on the season series already. So that certainly the good news there. Good news here. That's not it for basketball. Huskies get the 2 wins. St. Cloud State men's basketball coming your way. We better get a quick break, come back, get you some pregame thoughts. We'll do that next. Tip-off coming your way shortly from Hallenbeck. Game 2 of our doubleheader. Game 1 goes to the Husky women's squad. This is Husky basketball from Learfield.
Hi, I'm Mike Bryant, and I'm driving my car safely and legally communicating on my phone. Minnesota law allows a driver to use their cell phone to make calls, text, listen to music or podcast, and get directions by voice command or single-touch activation without holding your phone. Violations are very expensive.
The National Safety Council reports that cell phone use while driving leads to 1.6 million crashes per year, and nearly 400,000 injuries are caused by texting and driving. Not surprising, since 4 seconds with your eyes off the road is like driving the length of a football field blindfolded. And research shows that just 2 seconds increases the risk of an accident up to 24 times. Texting may only take a second, but it can end your life or ruin it forever. Please drive safely and stay alive.
Find Bradshaw and Bryant, personal injury attorneys at minnesotapersonalinjury.com.
Bradshaw and Bryant.
These lakes hold a lot of stories, and all of them get better every time they're told. Because you've got 40-inch gators out there, giant lakers, crappies, sunnies, and walleye. So many walleye. Whatever you're after under the ice, Shields has what you need. Shields in-store and online at shields.com. Get ready. The ice is calling.
St. Cloud State men's basketball taking on Southwest Minnesota State. Glad you're with us. J.W. Cox here courtside at Hallenbeck Hall. Our abbreviated between games Husky courtside countdown after the Husky women's basketball team settles a victory against Southwest. Huskies are 9-10 overall, 5-7 in NSIC play, 10-8 for Southwest, 6-7 in NSIC play. Huskies hold a 41-22 all-time edge in the series, including 11-8 in NSIC play. St. Cloud Subaru keys to the game. Get the early outside shots to fall for the Huskies. That'll open up the space moving to the rim for guys like Anthony Roberts and Caleb Donaldson. Defend without fouling. Can't put Southwest on the free throw line. They are the bottom 4 in scoring, but they can get it done at the line. Focus on the defensive assignment. You heard that from Caleb Donaldson last night. That was the key defensively, focusing on what they needed to do. And then BU be great. That's been our overarching theme this weekend as they've had that 4-game losing streak coming in. They broke that. Just be themselves. Go out, do what they know they can do, and get it done. That's exactly what the Huskies did yesterday to break up that skid and get the win. On the other side, we'll get the starters, and then we'll get you the opening tip of this one. Huskies and Mustangs coming your way. It's Husky basketball from Learfield.
Here at St. Cloud Orthopedics, we continue to be honored to serve the community we proudly call home with premium specialty orthopedic care. And we've been recognized as Minnesota's best, winning the Gold Award in Orthopedic Surgery in the 2021 Star Tribune Reader's Choice Awards. Thank you to those who nominated and voted for us. And more importantly, thank you for choosing us to help you live better. For only the best in orthopedic care for all bones, joints, and muscles in the body, ask for St. Cloud Orthopedics.
These lakes hold a lot of stories, and all of them get better every time they're told. Because you've got 40-inch gators out there, giant lakers, crappies, sunnies, and walleye. So many walleye. Whatever you're after under the ice, Shields has what you need. Shields in-store and online at shields.com. Get ready. The ice is calling.
St. Cloud State and Southwest Minnesota State. Time to get you the starting lineups for this one. Game 2 of our doubleheader. Starting lineups brought to you by Reyes Radiology. CDI is now Reyes Radiology, a national leader in advanced diagnostic and radiation technology. Starting 5 brought to you by Reyes Radiology, bringing brilliance to health and wellness. For Southwest Minnesota State, 13th-year head coach Brad Bigler sends out a starting lineup of Cliff McCray, a 6'2 sophomore guard out of Sioux City, Iowa, and Sioux City West High School. Grant Kramer is a 6'7", 210-pound senior from Johnston, Iowa, plays the guard spot, wears number 5, Grant Kramer in the backcourt, along with Dunwa Omot, 6'3", 176-pound redshirt freshman from Mankato, Minnesota, Minnesota Valley Lutheran High School. Kenny Byers, the 4th guard, 6'4", senior from Olathe, Kansas, and Olathe North High School. And then Jake Phipps is the man in the post in the middle, 6'9", 255-pound sophomore. He's out of Anoka High School in Anoka, Minnesota. McCray, Kramer, Omot, Byers, and Phipps for the Mustangs of Southwest Minnesota State. Your Reyes Radiology starting 5 for your Huskies: Ryan Bagley, Caleb Donaldson, Anthony Roberts, Matthew Willard, and Luke Taylor. Bagley, 8 points, 4 boards yesterday. Also an assist and 3 steals, 10 and 6. His averages, points, and rebounds, has 68 assists on the season for the senior out of Pocatello, Idaho, whose parents in attendance this weekend. Always fun to see. Caleb Donaldson, the junior from Bloomington, Illinois, 6'4", averages 17 points and 3 boards, had 18 and 6 last night, 866 points in his Husky career. Anthony Roberts, the junior from Chicago, Illinois, at 6'4", 20 points per game, first in the conference in total points scored, second into the weekend in points per game. He had his 9th double-double of the season last night, 13 points and 11 boards. Matthew Willard, the second-year player out of Buffalo, gets the start, 17 points a night ago as he went 6 of 9 from the floor, made his only 3 that he took, and went 4 of 4 at the free throw line. Luke Taylor, also the starter. He's the second-year player out of Germantown, Wisconsin, transferred from Bryant and Stratton in Wisconsin. 6'6", 6 points, 3 boards per game, 6 rebounds last night in 23 minutes of play. Bagley, Donaldson, Roberts, Willard, and Taylor, the starting five for the Huskies. Back with the opening tip after this. It's Husky basketball from Learfield.
Large firm resources delivered with personalized service gives you the best of both worlds. Our firm size allows us to offer businesses and individuals more options for insurance and risk management. And as our company grows, we are intentional about not losing sight of what matters most, people. At North Risk Partners, service to our clients, each other, and our local communities continues to be an important part of who we are. North Risk Partners, large enough to give you options, small enough to be local. Learn more at northriskpartners.com.
Everyone's energized by the action and drive of the right play. Preferred One has the right moves, too, with major scoring opportunities. For 30 years, Preferred One has provided employee health benefits to large and small companies throughout Husky Nation. Achieving your best health is easy and accessible with Preferred One. We offer top physicians and clinics when and where you need them. 100% preventative coverage, gym discounts, and convenient online care. Need an assist? Call your insurance broker or visit preferredone.com. Preferred One, a proud sponsor of Husky Athletics.
On the Husky Sports Network from Learfield, this is Huskies basketball. Brought to you by St. Cloud Orthopedics. Live better. Mies Outland, Minnesota's premier power sports dealership for over 75 years. And by Deerwood Bank. Some call it Minnesota nice. We call it #Deerwood nice. The tip is moments away. Now let's go courtside. Here's the voice of Huskies basketball, J.W. Cox.
How do you make it 2 in a row after breaking a 4-game losing skid yesterday? St. Cloud State men's basketball back at it tonight to take on Southwest Minnesota State. A lot of history, water under the bridge between these two teams, and now St. Cloud State will try to make another victory part of that story, and in so doing, keep their season on the upswing here on this home weekend at Hallenbeck. This is Husky basketball. This is a Saturday at Hallenbeck Hall. St. Cloud State and Southwest Minnesota State teams getting introduced to the crowd here inside Hallenbeck as the Huskies and the Mustangs get set to battle it out. Hallenbeck Hall hosted that 2001 epic matchup in the regional finals between these two teams. Near the buzzer, Southwest Minnesota State got the better of the Huskies in that one. And so now St. Cloud State, here in this season, hanging in the balance, continued success after they broke up a 4-game losing skid with the victory last night. Find themselves trying to piece together back-to-back wins tonight. 4th in the conference in scoring for St. Cloud State, taking on the Mustangs, who have averaged just under 70 points a game over their last 5. Shooting at 45% from the floor, allowing their opponents to shoot 44%. Huskies allowing their opponents over 50% in the quarter. In the last 5. And so St. Cloud State, they'll try to tighten up the defense against Southwest, tighten up their own offense, and go back to even overall here in this 2021-2022 campaign. Number 22, Anthony Roberts will jump center against Jake Phipps. Give some inches. Ant trying to get up there quickly. Official wasn't quite ready. Did blow the whistle. Now it's up. Ant stayed up. They both overjumped it. The loose ball picked up by Southwest Minnesota State. They'll start with the basketball. Left to right they go. Top of the key, Byers. Byers slips to the left elbow, goes back out to Cliff McCray. McCray guarded by Ryan Bagley. Transfer senior. Out there as the Huskies are in their red uniforms. St. Cloud State in black around the white numbers on front. Interlocking St. C logo down on the cuff of the left cuff of the shorts. Kick out, Cliff McCray for 3. Put it up, couldn't get it to go. Rebound underneath, Luke Taylor. Need more of that from Luke. Big boards, big strong. 6 yesterday in just 23 minutes as he was hampered with some foul trouble. Huskies tried to push up the floor. Southwest got back there. Now Donaldson's got it straight away. Got it by Omont. Angle right to Bagley. Bagley drives back into a handoff for Donaldson. He turns the corner. Deep jumper for two, and he pours it home. Caleb Donaldson, no stranger to getting shots to go early and often here at home. That game where he went 10 of 10 before he missed a shot here at Hallenbeck. Earlier in the season, 2-0, Huskies lead. Byers takes the jumper, can't hit it, and the rebound pulled down by Phipps. Big beef downstairs, 6'9", 255 for the sophomore out of Anoka. Faced up on Taylor, backing his way into the lane, got to the restricted arc, put it up with the left hand, no good. Rebound tapped around, controlled by Anthony Roberts. Huskies make it one and done. Anthony tries to drive, had it poked away by Omont. Loose ball picked up by Omont. Drives past, Bagley meets him there, tapped it, over to Kramer. Kramer has it, front of the rim for Southwest, can't get it to go. Willard the rebound. Matthew pushes it up left side for Roberts. Roberts alone on the wing. He'll drive into Phipps, now settle it down. Willard drives, kicking into the corner. Set foot three. Roberts, no good. Rebound pulled down by Phipps. Huskies up 2-0. 18-10 remaining here in this first half. Down the lane, kick out Phipps. Straight away for three, can't hit it. Rebound pulled down by Ryan Bagley. Battling down there against Cliff McRae, letting that one go. Crossover at the timeline. Hands it off to Bagley. Over their first three trips down the floor for Southwest, their bench begins to chant defense. Drive around a high screen. Donaldson back to Taylor. Three ball straight away, halfway down and out. Roberts keeps the rebound alive. Tapped around, it'll go to Southwest. Out of bounds it went. Anthony Costello checks in. Shockingly orange shoes for Costello. Highlighter orange. Popping below those white uniforms of the Mustangs. Black numbers and letters, a little bit of black trim on the pants of the shorts. The leg of the shorts. Lob, Matthew Willard didn't quite get there. He got over the head of Kramer. Back out it goes. Byers, he'll drive to the baseline. Picked up by Willard, backing his way in the lane. Byers kicks out, Omont for three. Straight away, knocks it down. Their first bucket, a triple, gives Southwest a 3-2 lead. Bagley pushes it through the center of the floor. Crosses over on the logo. Bounces to the right side wing for Anthony Roberts. He dribbles with the left hand between the circles. Pushes over left side. Handoff back to Roberts. Roberts up to Donaldson. Donaldson to Willard. Willard back to Donaldson. Donaldson holds it there on the left hip. Guarded closely by McRae. 9 in the timer. Just under 17 to go in the half. Donaldson drives. Leave to Willard behind. Trailing for a corner three. In motion. Can't get it to go. Roberts had the offensive board. Came down and had it stripped away. 3-2. Huskies trail the Mustangs. Mustangs with the ball. Pushed up the floor right side. McRae goes over to Kramer. Kramer down to the baseline. There for Costello. Orange shoes flying. Backs his way in on Bagley. Costello to the right hand hook and he finishes. 5-0 run for Southwest to a 5-2 lead. 16:30 to go. Bagley crosses the timeline. Slows it up in the half court. Reverse to Bagley again in the corner. Ryan pushes it out to Willard. 15 on the timer. McRae playing aggressive defense all the way out on Matthew Willard, as you have to. Donaldson from the corner to Bagley. Head fake on a three. He drives, jump stops in the lane. Over Costello and lays it up and lays it in. Ryan Bagley the bucket. Tough shooting night yesterday for Bags, but was able to contribute, getting to the free throw line, going 6 of 6. He's just 1 of 9 from the floor for his 8-point game. Byers hesitates, backs in on Donaldson. Byers in the lane, rises from 4, off back iron, won't go down. Taylor the rebound. Byers and Donaldson, as there's a bump. McRae got caught cross-footed there and bumped Bagley. Sam Schwartz will check in for Southwest. That battle between Byers and Donaldson is interesting. Both go about it offensively in similar ways, getting their way into the lane off the dribble, and also if they can get set up down in the post. Apply their trade down there. Willard behind a screen, wide open three, put it up, won't knock down. Gotta have those. A lot of pressure on a second-year player, I know, but if he gets that open, gotta drop him down. Byers picked up by Roberts this time, kicks it out, reverse to the hands of Schwartz. He'll cross over, backs his way on Taylor, kick it out, 3-ball Kramer, hand in his face, pours it down. Their second made three, they're up 8-4. Ball pushed all the way up the floor to Donaldson. He walks it across the timeline with the right-hand dribble. Bounces it back to the middle of the floor on the logo. Byers watching him, well away from the bucket, giving him a little space. Around a Willard screen. Matthew pops, tries to roll down the lane, not open. Bounce pass in the low block right for Roberts. Roberts backs his way in. Double team comes, kick it out. Extra pass, Donaldson, left alone. Left wing three, put it up. Knock it down. Nothing but the bottom of the net. Little glance to Donaldson, from Donaldson, back to the bench behind him. They were saying something to him. Puts it up and knocks it down. 8-7. 5 points for Caleb. Byers drive, stops the left elbow, out to Costello. He'll put up the three, can't hit it. Rebound tapped out by Willard. Donaldson pulls it down. Caleb head up. A lot of transition going on across the timeline, so nowhere to go with the ball except drive it in, poked away. Willard tracks down the loose ball. Straight away, sets his feet for three, and he knocks it down. There you go, kid. 10-8. First bucket for Willard. Huskies up by 2. 14-15. Byers drives, picked up by Donaldson, baseline right. Around a screen from Costello, kick it out. Bagley was nearly there. Now he's right in the shorts of Schwartz. Drives down the left side of the lane. Kramer to the free throw line, turned away by Bagley on the switch. Schwartz in the corner, pulls up, can't hit it. Long rebound, Bagley was after it, and they say it goes off bags and out of bounds. Coach Reimer doesn't like that Luke Taylor wasn't going after that. And we hit the media timeout with the Huskies up 10 and then we on defense when we come back. 13:59 to go. St. Cloud State leads it by 2. Dan Geisler coming in for the first time, and the Huskies have the 2-point lead on defense. This is Husky basketball from Learfield.
These lakes hold a lot of stories, and all of them get better every time they're told. Because you've got 40-inch gators out there, giant lakers, crappies, sunnies, and walleye. So many walleye. Whatever you're after under the ice, Shields has what you need. Shields in-store and online at shields.com. Get ready. The ice is calling.
Dear Diary, things I love about Quick Trip. Glazer donuts. Duh. Fuel. Fresh food. Fun treats. But even the little things like stamps, money orders, gift cards, I get them there. Crazy clean bathrooms. So nice with the kids in tow. No fee ATMs. Free air for my tires. A lot of stores charge for that. Not my Quick Trip. And they always smile and make my day. I think I'm in love. And I think they love me.
First media timeout at Hallenbeck Hall between the Huskies and the Mustangs sees the Huskies up 10-8. Meese Outland of Watkins and St. Cloud is the largest Polaris dealership on earth. Family owned and operated for over 75 years. See the entire inventory online at meeseoutland.com. Huskies bring in Dan Geisler off the bench. Jake Phipps comes back for Southwest. Logan Benson, a redshirt freshman, in for the first time. Southwest ball underneath the bucket. Lob goes to Phipps over the top, and he turns and lays it home. Tie the game at 10 apiece. Well executed out of the inbound. Right side. Caleb Donaldson dribbles over to the wing. Back up top, Willard. Willard tries to drive. The hand was on, and a foul is going to be called on McCray. That's his second. So that'll get Dunwa Omont back into the game. 2 on McCray, who's played good aggressive defense throughout this game to this point. Good student representation here at Hallenbeck, off to our right. Love to see that. Bagley dribbles with it on the left wing into the corner. Handoff there for Donaldson. 10 on the timer. Caleb crosses over, slip it back to Geisler. Geisler hands off Willard. Willard bobbles it, has the catch, drives to the right elbow, puts it up and pours it home. Huskies have scored on 3 straight possessions. They're up 12-10. 13-19 to go. To the right side wing for Omont. Omont down to the baseline. It goes Costello, backing his way in. Costello on Roberts. Costello with the right hand, and he finishes. Anthony Costello, not as much size as Jake Phipps. 2 inches and fewer pounds. But he's got the touch down there in the post. We've seen it twice already. Not that Phipps doesn't, but 2 different animals down in the post. As far as what you have to defend, Anthony Roberts shows you what to defend as he drives in, finishes right hand. A little more space. See, they've hit a couple of outside shots. You can open things up for Ant to drive to the rim. His first bucket, 14-12. Huskies up by 2 again as we trade buckets. Costello again drives baseline, and a foul going to be called on Anthony Roberts, raking across the arm. Logan Benson sits down. Kenny Byers checks in. Grant Kramer is going to check in for Sam Schwartz as well. Phipps drives, right side, hooks it up and hooks it in. That was not me trying to urge Jake Phipps on down in the post. They just go about it in different ways. That's the only point I was trying to make, and I'll leave it there. And obviously, Phipps and Costello proving a lot to handle as they've combined on 8 points. Inside, Roberts going up, and he's fouled. 12:15 to go. It's not some sort of bulletin board material for the Anoka product. Ant to the free throw line as he hits the front end. Roberts yesterday had that double-double with 13 points and 11 points. Went 2 of 2 at the free throw line. 73% free throw shooter for his career. Knocks down the first and the second. Yeah, everybody shooting free throws well of late for the Huskies. Last 7 at the line, they're shooting 84%. On average, they're making they have made 35 more free throws than their opponents in that stretch. Ball kicked to the corner through a Husky tip. Kramer has the catch and the triple. Across the traffic, the pass went, and down it went for the 3. It's 17-16 Southwest. Roberts, wing, back to Willard. Top of the key, guarded there closely by Kramer. Out to Donaldson with 20 on the timer, under 12 to play in the first half. Around a Geisler screen. Donaldson bullets it to the corner, catch and shoot. Bagley 3, that one's short. The rebound bounces down to Kramer. Huskies hit 3s on back-to-back possessions, but they're just 2 of 7 from deep for the game. Free throw line, Byers tried to slip it to Phipps, who thought Byers was going to shoot that. It goes out of bounds. Coach Bigler, we mentioned he was in this gym 21 years ago during that regional showdown, just like Coach Reimer was. Different roles, Coach Reimer on the bench as an assistant, Coach Bigler playing, as he has known this Southwest program in every facet. Extra pass, corner 3, Taylor open, knock it down! Over pursue on the full court pressure. Huskies pass through it, get their answering 3 from Luke Taylor, his first bucket. 19-17, Huskies up 2. Byers drives, picks up by Willard, force him to the baseline. Handoff left corner, 3 ball up, no good for Kramer, and on the top of the backboard, it'll be Husky ball. 19-17, oh, excuse me. We get a foul on Phipps. I thought that was just gonna be out of bounds Husky ball. But the foul on Phipps, so he's going to sit as Anthony Costello checks in. I believe he just got that right shoulder taped too, because he came off abruptly moments ago. Now back in there. 11 minutes to go. Huskies trying to build a 2-possession lead. They've never had it. They trailed 8-4 early. 19-17. 2 has been their largest lead. Roberts turns the corner, gets downhill to the rim, through contact and finishes. 21-17, 10:43 to go. Byers across the timeline, picked up by Ryan Bagley. Bags around the screen of Costello, sticks right with Byers. Kick to Omot, extra pass left side Benson. Benson down to the post, right there for Costello. Costello one-on-one with Roberts, spins back to the baseline, quick drop step spin, and he finishes with the left-hand hook. 21-19, back to a 2-point game. Roberts, right side wing. Willard trailing, was open for a moment. Costello on Roberts. Anthony breaks him down on the dribble, drives in the lane, falls down on the deck, flips it back to Donaldson. 15 on the timer. Luke Taylor sets the screen for Donaldson. Picked up inside by Benson. Kicks it to Roberts, give and go, back to Donaldson. Has the catch, put it up inside. Too strong and misses off to the left. The rebound pulled down by Southwest. 9:50 to go. Byers drives left side. He'll kick it out to a curling Kramer. Costello head of steam down the lane. He stops midway down the lane left side. He can't hit the jumper. Rebound Matthew Willard. Had it, was bumped by Benson. Attacking, and that'll get us to the media timeout. 9:43 to go. 21-19. St. Cloud State trailing the Mustangs. Leading the Mustangs by 2. This is Husky basketball from Learfield.
These lakes hold a lot of stories, and all of them get better every time they're told. Because you've got 40-inch gators out there, giant lakers, crappies, sunnies, and walleye. So many walleye. Whatever you're after under the ice, Shields has what you need. Shields in-store and online at shields.com. Get ready. The ice is calling.
Whether it's the fresh powder of a winter wonderland or the dirt of a scenic summer trail, Mies Outland has you covered for every season. Stop in today and check out the all-new lineup of Polaris snowmobiles, ATVs, and side-by-sides. From the rough and tough Ranger to the trail-taming Indy XC, you'll find your perfect fit and exceptional service at Mies Outland. It's the reason they are Minnesota's power sports superstore. Mies Outland, Highway 55 in Watkins, Highway 10 in St. Cloud, and online at MiesOutland.com. Warning, always wear a helmet and other safety apparel. Never drink and ride.
Husky fans, don't forget, on your way to or from the game, stop by the Red Barn Dairy Queen. Red Barn Dairy Queen in St. Cloud, right off Highway 10. Proud supporter of Husky Athletics. Huskies lead it by 2. They've had as large as a 4-point lead. 21-19. 9:35 to go. Bags. Inside to Willard. Willard at the free throw line. He'll cross it over. Got his man in the air. Steps back to a 2-point jump shot. That one won't roll home. And the rebound pulled down by Southwest. 21-19. Coach Reimer did not like the fact that became one-man basketball top of the key, even though the shot nearly went down. Cam Alexander in for the first time, guarding on McCray, who crosses him over. McCray with 2 fouls, kicks it back out to Omot. Omot inside. Bagley stays in front of him. Omot slips it underneath. Huskies missed an assignment. Lost Logan Benson, who lays it up and lays it in. Tie the game at 21. 9 minutes to go. Anthony Roberts. Well, that's a pretty quick breather, but Ann will get back in there. Slip. Luke Taylor to a 2-point jump shot from 12 on the feed on the pick and roll from Donaldson right side. And Luke drops it down. He's got 5 in the game. 23-21. Top of the key. McCray drives to the right elbow. Watched closely by Alexander. Cam moving the feet. Cam kicks it left side. Omot. Omot 3-ball up and down. 24-23. Coach Bigler does have a point. McCray's second foul came on a hand check. Cam Alexander might have gotten away with one right there as Donaldson turns the corner, top of the key. Kick to Cam, deep 3, left wing to answer, off back iron, no good. Taylor taps the rebound out. Oh my. Luke's gonna be calling for the foul. That's a cheap one. As he tried to tap it away from behind. It looked like there was a lot of body contact, so he must have seen something on the wrist somewhere. 24-23. McCray across the timeline left side. Drives into a handoff for Byers. Kenny Byers, senior, has been doing this a long time for Southwest. Excellent off the bounce. Has it in the corner. Kicks it up top of the key. Kramer. Extra pass, left side. Good closeout to take the thought of a 3 out of the hands of Schwartz. He drives down low. He'll kick it out. 2-point jumper up and down for Costello. Good ball movement. And a whistle, and the net was stuck. Luke Taylor took care of that. 26-23, 3-point lead, largest of the game. Excuse me, they had a 4-point lead early. 3-point lead for Southwest. $7:35 to go. Alexander, right side to Roberts in the corner. Taylor had the mismatch on McCray. Now he goes up to the high post to screen with 10 on the timer. Bagley to Donaldson. Donaldson driving past Byers. Got to the rim, laid it up too strong. Rebound, bounces back to Byers. Byers will push up the floor. Bagley in there. Byers pulls up short and fires it home from 4 feet. They've scored on 4 straight possessions. It's 28-23. Huskies down by 5. This now the largest deficit. 7 minutes to go. Alexander thought about the 3. Kicks it back out to Roberts. To Bagley. Head fake on a 3. He drives inside. Jump stop. Kick to the corner. Open 3. Donaldson comes up short. Rebound controlled underneath by Byers. Push it up left side into the hands of Kramer. Kramer controls, finds Schwartz. Schwartz, cross-court pass, makes its way somehow to McCray. McCray goes up over Luke Taylor and finishes. And it's 30-23. Huskies have scored just once on their last 5 possessions. And St. Cloud State trails by 7. Largest deficit. Coach Reimer takes a 30-second timeout. 6:45 remaining here in the first half. Huskies and Mustangs. Talked about it a little bit at a lull late in the women's game. Devotees will well remember the game in March of 2001 here in this building. We missed the chance to maybe talk about the 20-year anniversary of that. The regional final that year in 2001 here inside Hallenbeck. The Huskies the 1 seed. They lost on a layup with 3 seconds left by Marcus Pena of Southwest Minnesota State, 67-65. Not bringing that up just to be mean, obviously. But again, the more things change, the more things stay the same. There's no more big box scoreboard over midcourt here at Hallenbeck. Lots changed in here. But Coach Reimer, he was on the bench that day as an assistant. Coach Bigler, he was on the floor that day as a point guard. A lot of water under those bridges. And the Huskies battling now in a key game with 6 more to play in the regular season after this to impact where they stand in the postseason in the NSIC. They're in the postseason field right now if the season ended. But work to do to maintain that and improve their standing. Bagley down the lane, right side, curl it home. Ryan Bagley cuts his way to the top of the key, keeps going downhill and finishes. It's 30-25. Out of the timeout, Coach Reimer got it drawn up. Arm bar is going to be called on Cam Alexander. First team foul on the Huskies. Or excuse me, first foul on Alexander. Third team foul on the Huskies. Ball tapped by Bagley right to Roberts. Huskies have the turnover. Pushing up, no transition, but Anthony keeps pushing. Lead behind Bagley. McCray closes out on him. Takes the 3 away. Willard, Geisler. Alexander, the other 3 on the floor. Kick to the corner for Willard. Closed down on quickly by Kramer. 13 on the timer. Back out to Bagley. Bagley watched by Schwartz. Bagley with 8 on the timer. Starts to break him down. Bagley behind to Willard. Willard drives down the lane. Willard at the free throw line. Spins, fades, faces up, and knocks it down. Matthew Willard adjusts, gets squared up in the air, and knocks it down. My, oh my. Not a lot of people can do that. That was good defense against him. He had to make that shot after he left the floor. Byers. Into the corner it goes for Schwartz. Schwartz along the baseline. Costello spinning. Costello. Good face up once he got up into the air, and he knocks it down, 32-27. Roberts all the way down the floor, all the way to the rim, blocked by Costello. Loose ball to McCray. Geisler gets it back. He had Roberts behind him, didn't see it. Geisler now to Roberts on the baseline. He's not wide open this time. Ant just peels it back out. 5 minutes to go in this game, 32-27. And a whistle. So they'll give the Huskies an extra 10 seconds. And that'll get subs in both ways. Phipps and Omot come in. Those are tough. I mean, that's why the officials are here. Whether or not Southwest possessed that basketball, and they decided it did. Left side wing. Bagley. Donaldson trying to get it inside. Roberts thought he was open. Now he's got it on the left wing. Puts up the 3. Can't drop it down. Rebound. Willard tries to fight it away from Kramer, but Kramer secures it. Huskies down 5. Under 5 to play here in the first half. Schwartz, top of the key. Drives to the free throw line. Anthony had the steal. Then he lost it. Omot got it back as it rolled up the arm of Anthony Roberts. Kick out Schwartz. Anthony Roberts recovers. It's kicked right to Bagley. Up to Willard. Excuse me, it's Roberts. Roberts ahead of the pack, and he'll stuff it home. You know what to do when he gets up the floor. You get up and you throw it down. It's 32-29. Huskies back within 3. Omot round a screen. He'll kick it into the corner for Schwartz. Schwartz drives baseline. Willard closes him off. Ball tapped up into the air. Geisler has the loose ball. Up to Donaldson. Donaldson pushes up the floor one-on-one. Caleb steps his way through. Adjusts in the lane. Rolls it home. Caleb wanted the foul. Official on the far side says ball. The hand was on top of the ball. 32-31. Under 4 to play. Huskies down 1. Talking defense on the bench to the right. Geisler comes over a little too aggressive on the double team, and he bumps Omot. That gets us to the under 5 timeout. Dan came over, jumped the double team, got in a little too tight, and commits the foul. So it'll be Southwest ball underneath the bucket. 20 on the shot clock, a 1-point Husky lead when we get back to action. Back to that game again. 21 years ago. 32-31 here. 67-65 the final. Coach Bigler, a point guard on the team, head coached by Tim Miles. Of course, his journey over the last 20 years has been winding, and now depositing him in San Jose at San Jose State. Southwest would go on to lose in the Elite Eight, which was in Bakersfield, California, by the way. That would have been a heck of a trip for a youngster that would eventually be sitting here in Southern California, not too far away to make that trip, see the Elite Eight in Bakersfield, but wasn't really on the radar of young JW at the time. But they would lose to Kentucky Wesleyan, would Southwest, after they win the regional title. Wesleyan went on to win the title, but they had to vacate that 5 years later due to ineligible players. Didn't really help the Mustangs out at that point. Tremendous year, though. They got off to a rough start. High expectations down in Marshall for that team in 2001. Got off to a rough start and then rattled off a double-digit win streak. Got back to where they were supposed to be and battled with the Huskies here in this gym for the regional title and came out on top. 31-32. Excuse me, 32-31, how you would normally say it. Huskies down by 1, that's the point. 15 on the timer, Mustangs with the basketball. On the right side, Phipps trying to post up Taylor underneath. Phipps has it on the baseline, kicks his way out. Omot, catch and shoot 3, knocks it down. Huskies didn't rotate back over there quick enough for Omot. Makes it 35-31. 3:20 to go. Huskies down by 4. They've kept close. Early on had a 5-point lead. Willard drives to Roberts, filling the lane and stuffing it home. Drive, draw the double, knock it home, jam it for 10 points for Anthony Roberts. 35-33, need another stop here. Byers gets downhill, pulls up, elbow jumper, knocks it down, and they say Caleb Donaldson came over and hit him. Count the bucket plus a foul. 37-33. Well, so long as. See that on the other end. Caleb didn't think the contact warranted the fall of Byers. That was the inquisitory look on his face after the play. Byers makes it a 3-point play and completes it. 38-33. But definitely got into him in the waist-high area there. Byers ended up down on the deck. 2:45 to go. First half, Willard drives, hands on. First foul on Kramer. Sixth team foul on the Mustangs. Donaldson to inbound. Action under the bucket with Roberts cutting. Willard curls up top of the key. Gives it right back to Donaldson off the inbounds. 15 on the timer. Huskies down by 5. Donaldson turns, push it out to Bagley. Bagley into the corner. Taylor lobs it to Roberts. Extra defender comes, but too late. Anthony has the catch, and he'll finish at the rim. 38-35. 12 points for Roberts in the first half. He leads the way. Leads all scorers in this game. Byers drives, kick Costello. Straightaway 3. Misses off left. Rebound Willard. Matthew will push it up the floor on the far right side. Huskies got the stop, now back it up with a bucket. Willard for the tie, in the air, nothing but the bottom of the net. 38-0, Matthew Willard drills the triple, he's got 10 with 2:07 to go. Tied at 38. Huskies looking for more stops. Byers around the screen, hands off Omot. Omot, right side, picked up by Roberts. He'll hand it off, back on the right for Kramer. Kramer to Omot on the wing. Wanted to get it inside Costello. Skip it, now to Costello. Facing up, extra defender came. Costello drives away from it, into the lane, missed the left-handed hook. Rebound Willard, pushing up the floor. Has it, left side wing, steps into a 3, put it up, won't roll home. Put it on the left side of the rim and just couldn't softly touch it down. Little heat check, 95 seconds to go, tied at 38. Omot. Top of the key, drives around the screen, hesitates at the elbow, picked up by Taylor, drives baseline, kick left corner 3, up and down for Southwest. Logan Benson, the triple, 41-38. Donaldson, lead behind to Bagley. Bagley sprints in, kicks it back out on the left wing. Donaldson has it. 20 on the timer, screen coming from Roberts. Donaldson top of the key. Left for Bagley. Catch and shoot. Deep three. Off back iron. No good. Long rebound. Tracked down by Byers. 41-38. Minute to go. Huskies down 3. Needing to stop right here. Keep it one possession. Byers gets down the lane right side. Out the elbow. Spins to the free throw line. Going up. And on the pass, he is fouled. That foul is going to be called on Willard. To the out of bounds near side. Byers has it, fresh 20. So another possession out there, all things being equal, about a 30-second differential. Top of the key, Byers drives on the elbow. Got a little help on that screen with a push. Missed the shot, and the rebound pulled down by Willard. There's still a differential here. So another possession left. Donaldson drives back to Bagley. Bagley around a Taylor screen. Taylor rolled, not there. Up to Willard. He catches, he drives. Top of the key for 3. Off right side, no good. Rebound pulled down by Byers, and Southwest will have the last shot. Huskies need to defend right here to make sure that they can keep this a one-possession game going to the second half. Byers drives around a Costello screen to the elbow jumper. Put it up, knock it down. 41-38. Huskies get it inbounds. 3 seconds. Bagley to the middle of the floor. He throws it up mid-court, just short. And it'll be 43-38. Huskies down by 5 at the break. 43-38 at the half. Halftime starts now. It's Husky basketball from Learfield.
Hi, I'm Mike Bryant, and I'm driving my car safely and legally communicating on my phone. Minnesota law allows a driver to use their cell phone to make calls, text, listen to music or podcast, and get directions by voice command or single-touch activation without holding your phone. Violations are very expensive.
The National Safety Council reports that cell phone use while driving leads to 1.6 million crashes per year, and nearly 400,000 injuries are caused by texting and driving. Not surprising, since 4 seconds with your eyes off the road is like driving the length of a football field blindfolded. And research shows that just 2 seconds increases the risk of an accident up to 24 times. Texting may only take a second, but it can end your life or ruin it forever. Please, drive safely and stay alive.
Find Bradshaw and Bryant, personal injury attorneys at minnesotapersonalinjury.com.
Bradshaw and Bryant.
Large firm resources delivered with personalized service gives you the best of both worlds. Our firm size allows us to offer businesses and individuals more options for insurance and risk management. And as our company grows, we are intentional about not losing sight of what matters most, people. At North Risk Partners, service to our clients, each other, and our local communities continues to be an important part of who we are. North Risk Partners, large enough to give you options, small enough to be local. Learn more at northriskpartners.com.
Whether it's the fresh powder of a winter wonderland or the dirt of a scenic summer trail, Mies Outland has you covered for every season. Stop in today and check out the all-new lineup of Polaris snowmobiles, ATVs, and side-by-sides. From the rough and tough Ranger to the trail-taming Indy XC, you'll find your perfect fit and exceptional service at Mies Outland. It's the reason they are Minnesota's power sports superstore. Mies Outland, Highway 55 in Watkins, Highway 10 in St. Cloud, and online at MiesOutland.com. Warning, always wear a helmet and other safety apparel. Never drink and ride.
We're here today with Scott and Esther Weeder of the Blue Line Sports Bar and Grills. Scott, I see a staff and some tablets.
The staff is just a prop left over from my Moses costume from Halloween, but the tablets contain the hallmarks of the Blue Line: family, sports, and community.
Scott, ever hear of a computer? We could print those hallmarks out or get a banner made. Just saying.
Well, honey, I decided to go old school and let people know what the Blue Line is all about. We are a team at the Blue Line and a close-knit group that has become a family, and we are a family-friendly restaurant. Our team loves it when we have a full house for a big game. And lastly, we are about the community. We have pull tabs and meat raffles that benefit many different charitable organizations.
Well done on illustrating what the Blue Line is all about. Maybe we should put your tablets on a T-shirt.
You know how long this took me to carve into stone? Now you want me to carve it into T-shirts? Not sure that'll work.
Do you see what I'm working with here?
It's all about family, sports, and community at the Blue Line Sports Bar and Grills in Sartell and South St. Cloud. The Blue Line Sports Bar and Grills, not your average sports bar.
On the the Huskies Sports Network from Learfield. This is Huskies basketball. Brought to you by Affinity Plus Federal Credit Union. Banking is what we do. People is who we are. Quick Trip. See you next time. Roto-Rooter. Trusted plumbing and water cleanup services at any hour, any day. And by Preferred One. Achieve your best health with Preferred One health plans for employers. Now, this is the Huskies Halftime Show.
At the break, St. Cloud State trails it 43-38. St. Cloud State, when trailing at the half, well, it's been tough this season. Down at the half, they are just 2-8 on the year when trailing at the half. But by 5, you've kept it close, and you're a couple of stops, couple of buckets away from being right back in this at a tie ball game. So certainly not outside the realm of possibility. St. Cloud State led in scoring by 12 points from Anthony Roberts, 10 from Matthew Willard in this game as he went 4 of 9 from the floor, 2 of 6 from beyond the arc. Some good looks throughout that first half for the Huskies, and not all of them went down, but definitely got some good looks out of it. St. Cloud State 43-38 trailing the Mustangs. Scoreboard check is next. This is Husky basketball from Learfield.
Large firm resources delivered with personalized service gives you the best of both worlds. Our firm size allows us to offer businesses and individuals more options for insurance and risk management. And as our company grows, we are intentional about not losing sight of what matters most, people. At North Risk Partners, service to our clients, each other, and our local communities continues to be an important part of who we are. North Risk Partners, large enough to give you options, small enough to be local. Learn more at northriskpartners.com.
These lakes hold a lot of stories, and all of them get better every time they're told. Because you've got 40-inch gators out there, giant lakers, crappies, sunnies, and walleye. So many walleye. Whatever you're after under the ice, Shields has what you need. Shields in-store and online at shields.com. Get ready. The ice is calling.
We at Affinity Plus always strive to be the best we can for Minnesotans, with great products and services to help local folks and small businesses achieve their dreams. And we're proud to have our efforts recognized by Forbes, which ranked Affinity Plus the #1 credit union in Minnesota. Join Affinity Plus Federal Credit Union and bank with the best. Stop in our St. Cloud branch at 2835 West St. Germain Street, Suite 100, or visit us online at affinityplus.org. Insured by NCUA.
Dear Diary, things I love about Quick Trip. Glazer Donut. Duh. Fuel. Fresh food. Fun treats. But even the little things like stamps, money orders, gift cards, I get them there. Crazy clean bathrooms. So nice with the kids in tow. No fee ATMs. Free air for my tires. A lot of stores charge for that. Not my Quick Trip. And they always smile and make my day. I think I'm in love. And I think they love me.
This copyrighted broadcast is an exclusive presentation of Learfield under the broadcasting rights granted by St. Cloud University. Reuse of this presentation is prohibited without the expressed written consent of the university and Learfield. Announcers are provided by Learfield and approved by the university.
St. Cloud State trails it 43-38. Check out the scoreboard. First we go women's side, as we didn't give you that scoreboard look between games. Just ran short on time. St. Cloud State picked up their 5th straight win, 63-44, beating Southwest Minnesota State. We told you it's just the second season in NSIC Husky history in which the Huskies have had as many as 3 4-game win streaks. Well, now they've stretched this one out to 5 games again, as they did it this year. They did it back in that 2019-2020 season as well. We'll see if they run it out to 8 here. We'll call that 4 4-game win streak. 63-44, they beat Southwest Minnesota State on this floor earlier. Bemidji over Wayne in women's basketball, 60-51. Mary over Upper Iowa, 73-70. Concordia beats Moorhead, 70-59. Minnesota Crookston and Augie were canceled. Duluth beats Sioux Falls, 76-66. Mankato, 85. Northern, 76. And Winona State over Minot, 86-55. Men's games in progress right now as the Huskies trail it by 5 here at home. Upper Iowa leads at home against Mary, 39-34. Winona State leads at home against Minot, 46-32. Minnesota State, 32. Northern State, 25. 2:32 to go. Those other ones at the half. Duluth in the first half, doubling up Sioux Falls, 44-22. 4:21 to go there. One final, Augie at Crookston. Augie wins, 78-59 to avoid the Lysaker letdown there as as Wayne State couldn't avoid that yesterday. They lost at Crookston. Today, Augie handles their business, 78-59, beating Crookston. Halftime, Moorhead leading Concordia St. Paul 37-25 in St. Paul, and one game not reported is starting yet, Wayne State at Bemidji State. Here, Huskies down 5. We look at the Franklin Outdoor box score after this. It's Husky basketball from Learfield.
Everyone's energized by the action and drive of the right play. Preferred One has the right moves, too, with major scoring opportunities. For 30 years, Preferred One has provided employee health benefits to large and small companies throughout Husky Nation. Achieving your best health is easy and accessible with Preferred One. We offer top physicians and clinics when and where you need them. 100% preventative coverage, gym discounts, and convenient online care. Need an assist? Call your insurance broker or visit preferredone.com. Preferred One, a proud sponsor of Husky Athletics.
Hi, I'm Mike Bryant, and I'm driving my car safely and legally communicating on my phone. Minnesota law allows a driver to use their cell phone to make calls, text, listen to music or podcasts, and get directions by voice command or single-touch activation without holding your phone. Violations are very expensive.
The National Safety Council reports that cell phone use while driving leads to 1.6 million crashes per year, and nearly 400,000 injuries are caused by texting and driving. Not surprising, since 4 seconds with your eyes off the road is like driving the length of a football field blindfolded. And research shows that just 2 seconds increases the risk of an accident up to 24 times. Texting may only take a second, but it can end your life or ruin it forever. Please, drive safely and stay alive.
Find Bradshaw and Bryant, personal injury attorneys at minnesotapersonalinjury.com.
Bradshaw and Bryant.
These lakes hold a lot of stories, and all of them get better every time they're told. Because you've got 40-inch gators out there, giant lakers, crappies, sunnies, and walleye. So many walleye. Whatever you're after under the ice, Shields has what you need. Shields in-store and online at shields.com. Get ready. The ice is calling.
At the half, Huskies trail it by 5, 43-38. St. Cloud State led in scoring with 12 points from Anthony Roberts. He has 3 rebounds, an assist, and 2 steals in that first half. 10 points for Matthew Willard, 5 rebounds and an assist. 5 points for Luke Taylor, 2 rebounds, 2 assists. 4 points for Ryan Bagley, an assist and a rebound. 7 points for Caleb Donaldson, also an assist for Caleb. Dan Geisler, Cameron Alexander off the bench played and did not score. Meanwhile, 10 points leads the way for Anthony Costello, 5 of 8 shooting there. Costello with a couple of rebounds. 4 rebounds and 7 points for Kenny Byers. 9 for Dunlaw Omot. 6 points, 4 boards for Grant Kramer. 2 points and a rebound for Cliff McRae. 4 points and 2 rebounds for Jake Phipps. No points and a board for Sam Schwartz, who played in that first half. Huskies out-rebounded by 4 in the first half. They were outshot at the 3-point line by 6 points. Huskies on 2-point field goals, though, in that first half were 12 of 16. 52% from the floor overall, but 12 of 16 inside the 3-point line. 4 of 15 from the 3-point arc. 43-38. The Huskies trail it here at the break. Associate head coach Chad Welk joining us as the Huskies are down by 5. And I thought, again, at times, some good defense. They were able to get open for some open threes. What needs to happen on the perimeter in half number 2?
I think we're getting a little bit too consumed with what's going on down at the block. Number 20's getting loose on us a little bit down there, scoring quite a bit. And we got to get him under control, and 42 as well when he's in the game. But we were collapsing a little bit, getting a little bit too conscious of what's going on down there and giving up some open threes.
You look at the offensive side, attacking the rim well. The three-point shot not necessarily falling on those kickouts. Those are good looks, though, that you like to have.
I mean, they're good looks. I just think we need more movement, right? So just get the ball moving a little bit and get some more rhythm into those shots, rhythm in the movement. It creates rhythm, creates good looks from the perimeter. So hopefully we get to a point that we can get some of those going.
Every night's tough, obviously, in this conference, and we've talked about bringing the energy. You like that you've seen from your squad after a big win last night?
I mean, I think so, yeah. I mean, they're playing hard. It's just like we get into these ruts where we don't move the ball well enough. I mean, people start looking at Anthony and waiting for him to make a play, and we have to get some more guys involved and get some more guys attacking the rim and trying to create something for everybody else. So.
All right, good luck in the second half.
Appreciate it.
Huskies trail it by 5. Coming back, half number 2 after this. It's Husky basketball from Learfield.
These lakes hold a lot of stories, and all of them get better every time they're told. Because you've got 40-inch gators out there, giant lakers, crappies, sunnies, and walleye. So many walleye. Whatever you're after under the ice, Shields has what you need. Shields in-store and online at shields.com. Get ready. The ice is calling.
Whether it's the fresh powder of a winter wonderland or the dirt of a scenic summer trail, Mies Outland has you covered for every season. Stop in today and check out the all-new lineup of Polaris snowmobiles, ATVs, and side-by-sides. From the rough and tough Ranger to the trail-taming Indy XC, you'll find your perfect fit and exceptional service at Mies Outland. It's the reason they are Minnesota's power sports superstore. Mies Outland, Highway 55 in Watkins, Highway 10 in St. Cloud, and online at MiesOutland.com. Warning, always wear a helmet and other safety apparel. Never drink and ride.
Here at St. Cloud Orthopedics, we continue to be honored to serve the community we proudly call home with premium specialty orthopedic care. And we've been recognized as Minnesota's best, winning the Gold Award in Orthopedic Surgery in the 2021 Star Tribune Reader's Choice Awards. Thank you to those who nominated and voted for us. And more importantly, thank you for choosing us to help you live better. For only the best in orthopedic care for all bones, joints, and muscles in the body, ask for St. Cloud Orthopedics.
Everyone's energized by the action and drive of the right play. Preferred One has the right moves, too, with major scoring opportunities. For 30 years, Preferred One has provided employee health benefits to large and small companies throughout Husky Nation. Achieving your best health is easy and accessible with Preferred One. We offer top physicians and clinics when and where you need them. 100% preventative coverage, gym discounts, and convenient online care. Need an assist? Call your insurance broker or visit PreferredOne.com. Preferred One, a proud sponsor of Husky Athletics.
Huskies start the second half with possession. Rolling it around the outside. Matthew Willard to Donaldson. Caleb down the lane to a baseline jumper left. Luke Taylor off back iron, no good. Rebound and a hold is going to be called on the Mustangs and Cliff McCray specifically. And that's big because McCray had 2 in the first half, and that's a quick third on Cliff McCray 19 seconds into the second half. Shot clock goes back to 20. Huskies down by 5 with the basketball. Fresh life on this possession. Anthony Roberts to Bagley. Bagley rips it away from Omot, who is still out there. He didn't just come in. He's been out there to start the half. McCray still out there with his 3rd foul. Roberts with 5. Ant crosses over, drives baseline, fading, jumper no good. Taylor trying to keep the rebound alive. Omot pulls it down. So the Huskies empty on their first possession. Down by 5 still. 19:15 to go here in the second half. Omot drives, throws it away to Matthew Willard, steals it in the passing lane. Matthew up the floor to Donaldson. Donaldson back to Willard. Looked at the 3 instead, up to Taylor. Taylor maybe had a lane into Roberts. Now Anthony has it, low block left. Ant backing it on McCray. Goes up with the left hand, too soft, and it just comes up short. Huskies forced the turnover, couldn't turn it into points. They had the turnover battle 9-2 in points off turnovers in half number 1. Benson, make that Kramer. Curls with it, hands it off to Byers. Byers slips it inside. Roberts trying to rip it away. And they're going to get Ant for the foul. Roberts' 2nd foul. Still down 5, still sitting 43-38. Huskies force the turnover on the first Southwest possession. Comes into Phipps. Baseline extended right. Backs his way in on Taylor. Tries to lean in on Taylor. Puts up the shot, missed it. Rebound batted around, controlled by Ryan Bagley. Bags will push up the floor, right through the middle. Attacking on McCray. Drives past McCray. Got to the rim, laid it up, no good. Right there, Donaldson. Able to tap it in. Caleb on the follow makes it a 3-point game. Caleb gets so high up there at the rim. Didn't even let it come down. 43-40. Omot in the air with a 3. Couldn't hit it. Taylor, the good board. Good positioning on Phipps. Roberts make that. Donaldson hits the deck, and he's limping on the left side. Caleb, as Roberts drives, couldn't hit the layup. Donaldson, did he get back into it? No, he's limping on that far side. So Caleb trying to get back down there. Southwest has it up by 3. Omot drives baseline. Caleb gets in there and fouls him, and Omot finishes. 3-point play opportunity. Huskies down 5 with a free throw coming. Joe Mudemer will get up off the bench, and they'll take a look at Caleb. Something with that left knee. Caleb will try to work it out there. Mudemer checks in. Joe, the sophomore out of Melbourne, Australia. Omot completes the 3-point play. 46-40. Roberts to Bagley, middle of the floor, push it up, right side, Taylor. Taylor on the wing, no extra pass there, gives it back to Bagley. Bagley's right side, trying to push it inside instead of the corner for Roberts. Roberts slips it back out to Bagley. Bagley drives just inside the 3-point line. Taylor trying to post up on Omot. He wants it, it's poked away by Byers. In transition, Byers up the floor, leave behind, Costello, lay it up, lay it in. A little 5-0 run to an 8-point lead for the Mustangs. Down the floor, Taylor can't handle it. Out of bounds, and the Huskies turn it over. Back-to-back turnovers for St. Cloud State. Down 8, Coach Reimer claps the hands and says, relax. Kramer starts the offense top of the key with a handoff to Byers. Byers drives down the lane right side, got up in the air, kick to Kramer. Left wing 3, no good. Rebound, Bagley got up in the air to get it. Lobs it up to Roberts. Roberts up the floor left side. Roberts all the way to the rim. That time he won't miss. Got up high, stuffed it home, left midway down the lane, and it's 48-42. Anthony up high, big time through the rim. Byers backs it in on Bagley, got to the rim and laid it in. Say that, Ant missed one just like that in transition. That time hammered down for Roberts, 50-42. Told you there's not many misses there for 22. Willard drives to the baseline. Willard got under the bucket. The reverse, he goes up and was fouled. Matthews still nearly hooked that one home. So he'll go to the line. First foul whistled on Byers. Free throw rattles out. Huskies 2 of 3 now at the line. Byers and Omot will sit. Phipps comes in. Kramer checks out. Schwartz in, as is Logan Benson. Willard to try and make it a 7-point game. Makes the adjustment, ices the second free throw. (50-43). McCray running the point, got it by Mudemer. McCray on the right side wing. Top of the key for Phipps. Phipps trying to play high-low with Costello, guarded by Roberts. Costello backing his way in, extra help comes. It's Willard, ball poked away by Roberts, up the floor to Mudemer. Joe, right side, Joe, bounce back. Roberts, 2 hands, again, up and down. 50-45, Anthony Roberts. Couple of dunks in the second half that have left everything rattling at Hallenbeck. 50-45, ball nearly poked away. Phipps has it in the post, he goes up, crawls it home over the right side of the rim. Huskies push it up the floor. Right side, Roberts. 52-45. Crossover, Bagley down the lane, kick, left corner, Mudemer 3, gotta have it, he got it! Rolls it home! 52-48, 4-point game. Big shot from Joe.
Pressure it, pressure it!
15-20 left in this game. Ball poked in the middle of the floor and stolen. Mudemer pushes it up the floor left side. Mudemer back to Willard. Willard to Taylor. One bounce down the lane. Needs help. Kicks it out to Mudemer. Mudemer yells out the play. 15 minutes to go in the game. Huskies down 4 with the basketball. 52-48. Joe drives into the lane. Skip it back out Taylor. Taylor left straight away over to Willard. Willard drives around the screen. Willard watched by Phipps. Drives in the lane. Willard down the right side. Hook it up. Roll it home. What an adjustment. Scoop it up and in for Matthew Willard. Huskies turning turnovers into points in this game. Points off turnovers 11-2 in favor of the Huskies. 52-50. McCray down the lane. Picked up by Mutimer. Bullets the pass, right side. Costello had trouble on the catch. He drives baseline, poked away. Loose ball into the corner, finds Schwartz for 3. Can't knock it down. Rebound, Phipps pulls it away. Phipps backs his way in again, goes off glass, no good. Rebound batted out. Long track down by Schwartz.
Here we go.
McCray, with the urging of Coach Reimer back behind him, urging his team on for defense. McCray between the circles, picked up by Willard, crossed him over, picked up by Taylor. Hesitates, drives in, on Luke Taylor, lost it out of bounds. Oh! That looked like that was last touched by McCray. But they'll say that goes off red. And it will be Southwest basketball. 14-13 to go as we hit immediate timeout. 52-50. Huskies on defense, 7 on the timer with Southwest up by 2. When we come back to Hollenbeck, this is Husky basketball from Learfield.
Everyone's energized by the action and drive of the right play. Preferred One has the right moves, too, with major scoring opportunities. For 30 years, Preferred One has provided employee health benefits to large and small companies throughout Husky Nation. Achieving your best health is easy and accessible with Preferred One. We offer top physicians and clinics when and where you need them. 100% preventative coverage, gym discounts, and convenient online care. Need an assist? Call your insurance broker or visit preferredone.com. Preferred One, a proud sponsor of Husky Athletics.
Here at St. Cloud Orthopedics, we continue to be honored to serve the community we proudly call home with premium specialty orthopedic care. And we've been recognized as Minnesota's best, winning the Gold Award in orthopedic surgery in the 2021 Star Tribune Reader's Choice Awards. Thank you to those who nominated and voted for us. And more importantly, thank you for choosing us to help you live better. For only the best in orthopedic care for all bones, joints, and muscles in the body, ask for St. Cloud Orthopedics.
St. Cloud State trails at 52-50. Caleb Donaldson's going to check back in here. Huskies have turned 8 Southwest turnovers into 13 points. They have turned it over just 4 times. Preferred Credit Inc., your partner in success and a proud supporter of Husky Athletics. PreferredCredit.com. Check them out. 52-50. 7 on the timer, out of the timeout. Prompted by the stoppage on the out of bounds. Phipps nearly got it knocked away by Roberts. 5 left. Phipps backing his way in. Leaning in. He hits the deck. They're going to call a flop. Are you kidding me? That's a flop? How is that a flop? He's getting manhandled down there. He's displaced him every time down the floor. And they call it a flop. No call in the circle, something. But that is not a flop. You can't get barreled into by 6'9", 255 and get called a flop. 54-50 bucket win. It's a 2-point game. That's ridiculous. You don't want to make the call, okay, but it's not a flop warning. Ridiculous. Mutimer to Bagley, straight away. 3 ball in the air, no good. Long rebound out to McCray. That is, I don't know what you were seeing there. Top of the key. Kramer drives, kicks. Out it goes to Byers. Byers holds above his head. Back across it goes Omot into the corner for Kramer. Kramer backs it out. Bounce pass goes in. Kick, across the lane, knocked away, saved in bounds by Bagley. Ends up on the deck in front of section 108. Out to Roberts. Roberts lead behind Joe. Mutimer finds Bagley. Bagley kicks it. Willard had it poked away. Back to Bagley. Bagley to Roberts on the left side. Donaldson back in. He's in the post. Up top Bagley. 14 on the timer. Bagley to Willard. Wide open 3. Got to hit it. Up in the air and just short. Long rebound tapped out by Roberts, and he can't get it in bounds. Anthony crashing the glass there. That's a good look. That's what Coach Welk was talking about. Good look. And just got to knock him down. 13 minutes to go. Huskies down by 4. They trail by 5 at the break. Had as big as a 4-point lead in the first half. Omot driving behind the screen. Pulls up for 3. Off back iron, no good. Willard skies in for the rebound. Matthew will push up the floor. Near side. Finds Donaldson through his hands. Byers providing just enough pressure there in transition. So the Huskies have put 2 balls into their bench their last 2 possessions. Once on the long rebound they couldn't corral, that time on the turnover. Looking for another stop, down by 4, 54-50. Byers drives, got to the right elbow, trying to slip it to Phipps. Instead, it's back out top Kramer. Kramer goes to Omot. Omot back out. Kramer, they play catch. Into Phipps. Double team comes. Mudemer got down there. Ball poked away. Trying to go across to McCray and knocked away by the Huskies. Roberts around his back. Roberts through traffic. Roberts to the rim, and he'll finish with 2 hands. Somehow, 2 defenders, not enough. Bracketing Anthony Roberts down the floor, and he rises and finishes for 18 points. 54-52. McCray down the lane left side. Huskies down 2. Kramer drives in. Pass Willard. Kick out. Omot thought about the 3. Now he drives baseline. He'll hand back to Kramer. Stumbles his way into a pass. Back out up top to Byers. 10 on the timer. Byers. Right hand dribble down the right side of the lane. Pull up jumper from 12, and he knocks it down. That's what Kenny Byers has been doing for his entire career down in Marshall. 56-52. The mid-range is strong with that one. 11 points for Byers. Handoff left side. Bagley. Got it back to Mudemer. Mudemer. Handoff. Donaldson. Donaldson to Bagley. Bagley thought about the 3. Phipps closes him out. That's a mismatch, though. If Bags puts it on the deck. He drives baseline. Draws a second defender. Kick out Willard. Willard with 10. Drives in the lane. Matthew to the lane. Pushed. Put it in. Plus a foul. Matthew Willard rolled it home. Great 2-man game. Bags on this near side. Played it out. Got Willard to roll. And Willard finishes at the rim for 15. Has the free throw coming to make it a 1-point game. That's the second foul called on Kramer. Huskies, the 4 not shooting, all stay out. Talk to Coach Reimer. As Willard has the free throw. Puts it up, nothing but the bottom of the net. So Willard, the 3-point play makes it a 1-point game with 11:20 to go. Byers left side. Omot to the free throw line. Omot, kick. Kramer, late closeout. Put up the 3, and he knocks it down. 59-55, ball poked out by Byers as he read that pass up the floor. 59-55.
Red. There you go. That's fine. Ball's ready.
11:10 remaining. Huskies getting set off the inbounds. Right in front of us. Get the play call in from the sideline. Donaldson dribbles to the left side, back up to Willard. Straight away, guarded closely by Kramer. Goes right side wing for Bagley. Trying to bounce it into Roberts. He's fronted down there by Byers. Doing as much work on defense as he is on offense. Willard at the free throw line, spinning his way down. Got up into the air, dumped it off. Donaldson underneath the bucket. He lays it up and lays it in. 59-57. Huskies down by 2 with 10:41 to go. Byers. Cross left side into the hands of Benson. He drives, handoff Omot. Picked up by Mudemer. Around the screen, now picked up by Roberts. Omot down the low block right. 15 on the timer, out to Kramer. Kramer to Byers. Byers into the corner. Benson trying to set up Costello. Mismatch there. Mudemer on him. Willard comes over to double. Costello has it knocked away by Joe Mudemer. G. Camone out there in transition. Lobs it up for Anthony Roberts. And he can't get it to go. Ant's got it on the left side. He'll drive. Inside, had it poked away. And it's off wide, out of bounds. 20 on the timer. 10-11 left here in the second half. Out of bounds, far corner for the Huskies. Inbounds comes to Mudemer. Mudemer on the logo. Left side, Matthew Willard has it. He goes up top to Anthony Roberts. Roberts with the left-hand dribble over on the wing, stops his dribble, gets the outlet from Mudemer. 7 on the timer. Joe driving baseline. Joe to the rim, kicks it out. Donaldson 2 on the timer. Donaldson pull up 2-point jumper. That one's short. Long rebound for Southwest. Huskies couldn't get it to go, down by 2. Media timeout coming at the next whistle. 9:42 to go. Byers hesitates, put it off his foot. Matthew Willard dives, got it out to Donaldson. Donaldson up the floor on Byers, had it poked away. A reach-in foul on Byers gets us to immediate timeout. 4th foul on the Mustangs. Byers commits his 2nd foul. Huskies down 2 with the basketball. When we come back, 9:35 to go in this game. St. Cloud State trying to get the comeback in half number 2 and get the sweep on the weekend. This is Husky basketball from Learfield.
Hi, I'm Mike Bryant, and I'm driving my car safely and legally communicating on my phone. Minnesota law allows a driver to use their cell phone to make calls, text, listen to music or podcasts, and get directions by voice command or single-touch activation without holding your phone. Violations are very expensive.
The National Safety Council reports that cell phone use while driving leads to 1.6 million crashes per year, and nearly 400,000 injuries are caused by texting and driving. Not surprising, since 4 seconds with your eyes off the road is like driving the length of a football field blindfolded. And research shows that just 2 seconds increases the risk of an accident up to 24 times. Texting may only take a second, but it can end your life or ruin it forever. Please, drive safely and stay alive.
Find Bradshaw and Bryant, personal injury attorneys at minnesotapersonalinjury.com.
Bradshaw and Bryant.
You can achieve your best health with Preferred One health plans. For 35 years, Preferred One has delivered employers throughout Minnesota a wide range of coverage options, access to the top doctors and hospitals, along with wellness programs to keep everyone at the top of their game. Look into Preferred One small business and large group health plans. Preferred One, proud supporter of the Huskies. St. Cloud State trails it 59-57. They've got the basketball here. 2-point game with 9 minutes and 35 seconds to go. St. Cloud State shooting 52% for the game, but they are just 5 of 18. That's 28% from beyond the arc. Outscored by 6 at the three-point line. Anthony Roberts off the inbounds. Hands it back off to Ryan Bagley. Bagley, deep three, over Phipps, put it up, off back iron, no good. Long rebound, Willard has it. Matthew will attack. He'll put it up, short from 4 feet. Long rebound, Roberts has it. Roberts underneath, rises against 3 defenders, and he was fouled. Huskies, that's a lot of work to get back to the free throw line, but they did it. Man, a couple of good looks. Matthew Willard just kind of came up short there. Short-armed it, the rebound right underneath there to Roberts. Anthony, 3 boards in the game. Check that. As he hits the first free throw, makes it a 1-point game. Anthony has 18 points and 4 boards. That'll give him 5. Second one, no good, off back iron. So stays a 1-point game. 59-58, 9:15 to go. Huskies out there with Moodward, Donaldson, Roberts, Willard, and Bagley. Left side wing, Kramer, guarded by Donaldson. Trying to get it inside to Phipps, who's watched by Roberts. Phipps has it in the low block. Roberts staying with it. Roberts moving the feet. Dumped underneath. Blocked from behind. Oh, my goodness. They're going to call the foul.
That's terrible.
Matthew Willard from behind. Saying he got him on the arm.
Bad call. Come on, Red.
Free throws coming underneath. Good dish off by Phipps. Free throws coming. First one for Chamberlain is off back iron. Noah Chamberlain in off the bench. Chamberlain for Southwest averages just 5 minutes a game. Had been 3 of 3 at the free throw line. He makes the second one as it rattles around and pops back down. So he goes 1 of 2, makes it a 2-point game again. Under 9 to play. Left side, Mudemer with it, drives around a screen. Tried to slip it back to Anthony Roberts, 20 on the timer. He crosses over, blue pass Phipps, fouled by Phipps going up. And Ant will go to the free throw line. So got to convert here. Told you the Huskies coming in. Huskies coming in over their last 7 games at the free throw line, shooting 84%. And that has pushed their team free throw percentage up into the top 5. And more importantly, outscoring their opponents at the line. Ant can't hit the front end. Of course, that percentage has dipped today. St. Cloud State, a 1 of 2 trip last time. Five of 7 now, a 1 of 2 trip here to make him 6 of 9. And a 1-point game again. Byers, right side, back out it goes. Costello starts to dribble, hands it off to Kramer. Kramer holds it there. Kramer bounces to Costello. Costello backing his way in on Donaldson. Kick out, Byers open 3. Run off the 3-point line by Willard. He'll kick it out. Kramer for 3, and he knocks it down.
Caleb, you got to rotate, Caleb. You got to rotate.
63-59. 8:15 to go. Mudemer calls out the play, goes right side for Bagley. Bagley holds it hip high. Huskies down 4 again. Climbed the mountain a couple of times, got only as close as 1. Joe from the corner for 3, no good. Rebound controlled underneath by Costello. 63-59, hit one of those. Now under 8 to go. The Huskies needed it to make it a 1-point game again. Now need a stop. Costello well away from the bucket, crosses over on Donaldson, backs his way in at the free throw line. Jump stop, low block left. Kicks it out, Omot. Extra pass goes to Kramer. Around to Byers, 10 on the timer. He's going to try to break it down. He sprints past, right side, hangs, baseline, can't hit. Rebound pulled down by Matthew Willard. Bagley pushes it up the floor in a 4-point game. Bagley straight down. Trailing Willard, didn't have him. Now lobs it out. Roberts will track it down. 63-59. 20 on the timer, 7:30 to go here in this game. Anthony crossing over, dives down the lane, goes high off glass, no good. Couldn't finish. Down 4 still, 7:15 to go. Byers hands it off to Kramer. Kramer slips it back to Byers in the corner. Watched by Donaldson. Up it goes, top of the key for Omot. Omot with 7 on the timer. Drives, hesitates at the free throw line, backs in on Mutimer. Kick it out, Byers for 3. Put it up, can't knock it down. Rebound, Willett right there to clear it out. Matthew lobs it up right side for Roberts. Roberts to Mutimer. Mutimer on the corner. He'll slow it up, get out, run the offense. Mutimer drives. Hands it off left side wing for Roberts. To Bagley, head fake on a 3. Drives through a hand check. Underneath, tried to dump it off to Donaldson, and it goes out of bounds. 6:39 to go. Husky turnover followed the stop. St. Cloud State down by 4. Costello down low, drives his way in the lane, faces up, lost his dribble, kicks it out. Finds Kramer over to Byers with 16 on the timer. Kenny Byers bounces it out, goes right side wing for Kramer. Kramer back to Byers between the circles with 10 on the timer. Around a Costello screen. Byers on the wing, matched up with Roberts, backs his way in. Anthony contests that jumper from 15, and Byers pours it home. Still a 2-possession game, 65-59. Roberts crashes inside, kicks, Donaldson. Push it back out, Mutimer. Mutimer hands off to Donaldson. 6 minutes to go, Huskies down 6, 65-59. Playing at the score level that Southwest wants to play and have success. Huskies not quite where they want to be. Have to turn it on here in the final 6. Willard drives to a 2-point jumper, knocks it down. Coach Reimer calls timeout. 65-61. Huskies with 18 from Willard, 20 from Roberts, 11 from Donaldson. Becomes a full timeout. We'll take it with them. 65-61. Huskies down 4 on defense. When we come back, it's Husky basketball from Learfield.
These lakes hold a lot of stories, and all of them get better every time they're told. Because you've got 40-inch gators out there, giant Lakers, crappies, sunnies, and walleye. So many walleye. Whatever you're after under the ice, Shields has what you need. Shields in-store and online at shields.com. Get ready. The ice is calling.
Looking for career opportunities in a dynamic industry? Want to find a career working for a stable company headquartered in St. Cloud? Since 1978, Speedy Delivery has been your next-day delivery specialist. Speedy Delivery is currently looking for route delivery drivers, CDL drivers, vehicle mechanics, and both full-time and part-time package handlers. For more information on how to become a part of the Speedy Delivery team, visit SpeedyDelivery.com or call 320-251-6697. Speedy Delivery is a proud supporter of St. Cloud State Athletics, equal opportunity employer.
Red Barn Dairy Queen in St. Cloud, your spot for an ice cream treat before or after the game. Stop by before or after, right off Highway 10 in St. Cloud. It's the Red Barn Dairy Queen. Proud supporters of Huskies athletics. Huskies down 65-61, 4-point deficit, 5:46 to go. 6 fouls on the Mustangs, so the Huskies, if they can draw the foul, can get to the free throw line the rest of the way. Just 3 fouls on the Huskies. 5:45 to go. McCray pushes it up the floor, picked up by Joe Mutimer. Roberts, Donaldson, Willard, Bagley, and Mutimer on the floor for the Huskies. Ball poked away from McCray. 18 on the timer, tracks it down at the 3-point line right. Lob inside to Byers, trying to go high-low with Costello. Huskies wall it off. Byers still has it, standing on the elbow, nearly had it poked away, stops his dribble out to Omot, straight away 3, that one's off left side, rebound, Bagley pulls it down in traffic. Out it goes to Roberts, Huskies down 4, 65-61. Mutimer up and too strong on the 3 from the corner, right into the arms of Kramer. 5 minutes to go. Joe 1 for 3 out there, but he's missed his last 2. Omont spinning, picked up by Mudemer in the lane. Huskies good on those switches there. Omont straight away, picked up by Willard. Drives down left side, kicks it out Kramer. Kramer to Byers, 12 on the timer, under 5 to play. Byers holds it above his head, goes to McCray. McCray looking inside, Costello drives instead, kicks it straight away, looking for Byers. He drives, Byers pulls up, jump shot no good. Rebound, McCray underneath. McCray peels it out of there with a fresh shot clock. Pushed it over to Omont. Back to McCray as they play catch. Costello making himself available inside. He was fouled going down to the deck. 65-61, 4.5 to play. And that'll get us to the media timeout. 4-point Husky deficit, 4:35 to go. Huskies down by 4. Southwest will have the ball, 20 on the shot clock after the foul. Luke Taylor's going to check back in. It's Husky basketball from Learfield.
Hi, I'm Mike Bryant, and I'm driving my car safely and legally communicating on my phone. Minnesota law allows a driver to use their cell phone to make calls, text, listen to music or podcast, and get directions by voice command or single-touch activation without holding your phone. Violations are very expensive.
The National Safety Council reports that cell phone use while driving leads to 1.6 million crashes per year, and nearly 400,000 injuries are caused by texting and driving. Not surprising, since 4 seconds with your eyes off the road is like driving the length of a football field blindfolded. And research shows that just 2 seconds increases the risk of an accident up to 24 times. Texting may only take a second, but it can end your life or ruin it forever. Please, drive safely and stay alive.
Find Bradshaw and Bryant, personal injury attorneys at minnesotapersonalinjury.com.
Bradshaw and Bryant.
.435 to go, 65-61. St. Cloud State down by 4. Southwest with the basketball. Shields, your spot for all your St. Cloud State gear. 65-61. Right there with you and right there in the Crossroads Mall. Kramer trying to inbounds under the bucket. Right underneath, finds Byers cutting free, and he lays it up and lays it in. It is a 6-point game again with 4.5 to go. Donaldson between the circles. Donaldson drops it off to Luke Taylor. Taylor backing in on Costello. Goes up over Costello and lays it home. 67-63. Taylor gets it done. 4:15 to go. Bounce to Byers. Byers on the wing. Handoff Omont. Needs stops. Omont to the free throw line. Picked up by Donaldson. Drops it right side Kramer. Kramer with Willard on him. Kramer between the circles, 15 on the timer. Over to Omont. Dump inside. Costello backing his way in on Taylor. Gets to the front of the rim. Missed it. Long rebound. Tapped out Roberts. Roberts pushes up. Far side of the floor. Drives to the three-point line. Stops there. To 4-point game. 3:50 to go. Huskies get the play call out. Roberts looking for the screen. Gets it from Taylor. Roberts turns down the lane. Right side. High off glass. No good. Rebound batted around. Omont has it on the baseline. Saves it inbounds to McCray. Huskies down 4, 3:38 to go. Ant just not quite on the mark on some of these finishes inside where we normally see him. He still has 20 points in this game, so hard to nitpick. But that one is one that usually goes down. Huskies in a 2-possession game, down by 4. It'll become a full timeout on the floor, so let's take this one with them too. 3:32 to go. Huskies down in this game, 67-63. 21 seconds to work with on the shot clock for Southwest. When we come back, it's Husky basketball from Learfield.
It's a new season. Get ready for more men's and women's college sports excellence. Trophies will be awarded in June to schools who take the top spot in the 2021-22 Learfield Directors Cup. The premier award recognizes one winning institution in all competitive divisions. Follow your favorite team's progress as seasonal standings are announced at L Directors Cup on Twitter and online at directorscup.org. The crowning achievement in college athletics.
Dear Diary, things I love about Quick Trip. Glazer donuts. Duh. Fuel. Fresh food. Fun treats. But even the little things like stamps, money orders, gift cards, I get them there. Crazy clean bathrooms. So nice with the kids in tow. No fee ATMs. Free air for my tires. A lot of stores charge for that. Not my Quick Trip. And they always smile and make my day. I think I'm in love. And I think they love me.
67-63, Southwest leading St. Cloud State. 3.5 minutes to go. Looking for career opportunities in a dynamic industry with a stable company based in St. Cloud since 1978. Speedy Delivery has been your next day delivery specialist. Speedy currently looking for route delivery drivers, CDL drivers, vehicle mechanics, full-time and part-time package handlers. For more information, visit speedydelivery.com or call 320-251-6697. Speedy is an equal opportunity employer, proud partner of St. Cloud State Athletics.
Come on, Red!
Huskies on defense, 3:20 to go, 15 on the timer as Byers drives, picked up by Luke Taylor. On the right side wing, Byers drives again. Taylor beats him to the baseline. Ball slipped out top to McCray. McCray straight away with 8. McCray drives down, stops at the elbow left, kicks it off. Omont and a travel. Huskies force the turnover. Down 4, 3:15 to go. Gotta get a bucket. And he stops, then points. Southwest is going to push up. They're going to pick up full court. We'll see if there's any extra involved. They're not. On the press, maybe. Looking like that 1-3-1, but really it's just picking up full court. Now Byers does jump up there to try and double team. Bagley gets it from Donaldson. 3-minute mark, 15 on the timer. Down by 4 to the left side for Donaldson. Coach Reimer wants him to go now. Donaldson left straight away for 3. Put it up too strong. Roberts the rebound. Anthony pulls down the O board. Anthony backing his way in. Splits 2 defenders. Goes up, pours it home. 2-point game. 67-65. Why not between these two teams? 21 years later, that was the final in that regional final here in this gym. Now it won't be, as there's still 2.5 to go. 67-65, top of the key, Kramer. Kramer slips it over left side for McCray. McCray back up to Kramer, 14 on the timer. Huskies doing a good job keeping it on the outside. McCray drives down to the baseline. Taylor cuts him off there. Kick out, Omont straight away, 5 on the timer. He drives down, punked away by Willard. That goes off his knee. Oh, they're gonna say it's still Southwest ball with 4 seconds on the timer. Huskies have to defend it. We'll be on the baseline. Kramer to inbound, underneath the bucket, lobs for Phipps. Phipps inside, kicks it, Omont for 3, put it up, off back iron, no good. Rebound, Donaldson. Huskies down 2 with the basketball. That's a great 30 seconds of defense right there, 2:10 to go. 67-65, Donaldson. Standing straight away midcourt, crosses over on McCray, down the left side, hands off for Willard. Willard tries to turn the corner, cut off there by Kramer. Willard to the free throw line. Willard, the floater, just short, got his own rebound, tapped it to the corner. Out to Donaldson, up to Roberts, 3 ball, straight away, off back iron. It's Bagley fighting for it. And they say Bagley was out of bounds when he possessed it on the baseline.
Come on, we're good, 15 now, let's go.
They are going to look at that. So Bagley saying he didn't have it. So they're going to look at the review. So they say that Bagley fighting for that rebound came down with possession. And they're going to look at this, and obviously key here, 2-point deficits, 1:49 to go. Roberts the 3 from straight away, and on the rebound, caroming off to the right side, Bagley going after it. Bagley says he didn't have it. It didn't look like Bags had it out of bounds there. By the time all was said and done, didn't have the basketball in his hands. So we'll see what they sort out in the eyes of the officials. 67-65. How about that? 21 years later. That was the final score of that regional final game between number 1 St. Cloud State and number 3 SMSU. I gotta figure that's a lack of evidence, because I don't think it was clear and decisive to go the other way either. And so it'll be Southwest ball. Minute 49 to go. Wouldn't think they'd go too quick. Force the Huskies to defend that full 30 seconds again. Down 2. Huskies in a 1-possession game. Minute 40 to go. Bounce pass goes to Byers. He's watched by Donaldson. Isolated there at the right elbow. Byers going to work. Byers, the step back. Tough shot. Came up. Short. Rebound, Luke Taylor. Pulls it down. Keeps it clear. Bounces out to Roberts. 90 seconds to go. Huskies down 67-65. Top of the key, Willard. Over to the left side for Bagley. Bagley starts to drive to the corner, back out to Willard. 20 on the timer, 80 seconds to go in the game. Might as well say regulation at this point, the way it's going. Straight away, screen coming for Donaldson. Now he goes left side. Caleb tries to turn downhill, backing in on Byers. Got to the hook shot right, came up short, got his own rebound, put it up. He was fouled on his own putback attempt, and Caleb will go to the free throw line to tie this game potentially. 67-65. That's 4 fouls on Phipps. With 1:07 to go, Caleb can tie the game at 67 apiece. Two free throws coming. Caleb's first free throws of the night. That one rolls home. 1 point game, 67-65. He smiles as he got that one to crawl off the front of the rim. 1:07 to go. Huskies trying to get back tied here. Caleb drops that one down. Little fist pump for Caleb. Little muted. There's work to be done, but it's 67 all. Those are big free throws. Big free throws.
Going under one here.
Under a minute to play. Byers straight away. Going to isolate here. They're going to switch the screens. He goes around Phipps. Picked up by Taylor. 15 on the timer. Byers inside. Double team comes. Byers throws it out to Omot. Too deep. That will be the over and back. How is it not? Of course it's got to be over and back. He had no idea. You got to have an idea under a minute. At least the guy on the far side makes the call. 67-67. Huskies get the turnover. Coach Bigler questioning the positioning of the officials. It's the right call. It was not touched by the Huskies. Well, the only problem, Coach Bigler, a lot of respect for that guy. The only problem is, well, the guy whose call it was should have made the call. Donaldson turns the corner in a tie game with 40 seconds left, goes right to the rim, lays it up and lays it in. Huskies lead 69-67. 40 seconds to go. Still a possession out there. Coach Reimer telling them what they need to do, and that's one stop. 69-67. Byers drives, falls, and they'll say he was pushed by Luke Taylor. That's the 5th team foul on the Huskies, so the shot clock will stay where it is. 22 seconds. 31.5 left in the game. It's they said 4th team foul. Let's see what it is. I think it's the 5th, but timeout for Southwest, so they're going to talk about it. 22 on the shot clock, 31.5 on the game clock. St. Cloud State, we've told this story before. They're not in a lot of these positions. Only one game all season decided by less than 5 points. Only 4 games decided by less than 10. The Huskies have been playing in games one way or the other where you're not in these tight spots down the stretch. Well, you go to the free throw line for Caleb Donaldson, he gets it done to tie the game. You go to Caleb driving, he gets it done to give them a lead with under 40 seconds to go at 69-67. Now it's the Husky defense. They have locked in over these last couple of minutes. It's been a scoreless stretch for Southwest as they had a 67-63 lead with 3:32 to go. So 3 minutes. They've been able to hold them scoreless. Now 22 on the timer. Kramer to inbound. Kramer still looking for the outlet. Got it to Costello. He drives inside in the lane. And a foul given on Costello before the shot. Huskies still had one more to give. That was their 6th team foul. So that's the last one before shots. 8-second differential, 8.7 second differential shot in game clock. Out of bounds underneath the bucket again, 20 on the timer. Costello off the inbounds. Baseline facing up on Luke Taylor. Luke bodying him up. Costello in the lane, spinning the fadeaway jumper, and he pours it home. Shot clock is off, tie game at 69. Huskies want to take the last shot. Caleb Donaldson has it just across the top line. Tied at 69. One will do it. The offense to win it. Huskies, no timeout. Go get it done. Donaldson drives right side. Donaldson to the baseline. Donaldson peels his way into the lane again. Elbow jumper just short. Rebound Southwest. And the Huskies will go to overtime for the first time this year. Caleb just got it sucked in a little bit. into his hands, trying to make a play, held on to it a little bit too long. He knows that. Still had a good look at the rim to win this game late. Instead, it will be overtime for the first time this season. We'll pause for a minute, come back after this to Hallenbeck. Extra basketball here tonight. It's Husky basketball from Learfield.
It's a new season. Get ready for more men's and women's college sports excellence. Trophies will be awarded in June to schools who take the top spot in the 2021-22 Learfield Directors Cup. The premier award recognizes one winning institution in all competitive divisions. Follow your favorite team's progress as seasonal standings are announced at L Directors Cup on Twitter and online at directorscup.org. The crowning achievement in college athletics.
We at Affinity Plus always strive to be the best we can for Minnesotans, with great products and services to help local folks and small businesses achieve their dreams. And we're proud to have our efforts recognized by Forbes, which ranked Affinity Plus the #1 credit union in Minnesota. Join Affinity Plus Federal Credit Union and bank with the best. Stop in our St. Cloud branch at 2835 West St. Germain Street, Suite 100, or visit us online at affinityplus.org. Insured by NCUA.
St. Cloud State held Southwest Minnesota State scoreless until their final possession over the final 3.5 minutes of that game. Held them to 26 points in the second half in so doing. But St. Cloud could not find the bucket, had it with the final 20 seconds. And Caleb Donaldson got a look off balance at the right elbow and just couldn't knock it down. So an extra 5, tied at 69. First time to overtime for the Huskies. Southwest, third time to overtime. They are 1-1. Tip up, controlled by Anthony Roberts. Huge to start it. They went to overtime and beat Mankato on the road, and then lost their very next game a week later. Actually, that was after Christmas. Lost in overtime at Sioux Falls, or rather at home against Sioux Falls, and a travel on Anthony Roberts. So they had the first possession, couldn't use it. So 4:45 to go in overtime, tied at 69. Husky defense, they need to bottle up what they did over that final 3.5 minute stretch. Yes, Costello got the bucket late to tie the game at 69. But they did a lot of real good things on this end of the floor. Costello spinning, facing up, pinned in, forced up a shot. Taylor, great defense. Turnover for the Huskies, stop for the Huskies. They're back at it, 4:20 to go in overtime. 69 apiece. Donaldson bounces it, high post right. Anthony doubled briefly by McCray. Goes to the left side, empty over there for Taylor. Backing it on Costello. He kicks it to the corner. Willard, 3-ball up and just short. Rebound pulled down by Southwest. Huskies got a good look, wouldn't go down. St. Cloud State in this game just 3 of 12 from deep. McCray pushes in with under 4 minutes to go in overtime, still tied at 69. Picked up by Taylor. Drives to the elbow, the baseline right. Backs his way in, kick it out. Omot has it inside Costello. Costello backing it in. Huskies bring the double team. Costello spinning against it without a dribble. Flares it up to Byers. Byers with 5. Byers with 3. Byers guarded by Taylor. Taylor stays on and forced fall. Tough fadeaway shot, and he rattles it home. Kenny Byers, man. Kenny Byers. 3:30 to go. Big time player making a big time play right there. 71-69. Huskies need some big time plays of their own. Donaldson drives. Donaldson trying to flare it out to Bagley. Does so. Huskies down 2. Donaldson crossing over, backing in on McCray. Got to the low block, spins his way to the rim and lays it up and lays it in. There's a big time play to tie the game at 71. 3:09 remaining here in overtime. Another thriller between the Huskies and the Mustangs. Why not? Haven't played them since 2019. Let's leave it all out there here in 2022. Omot, top of the key. He'll drive down, right side. Omot to the baseline. Hemmed in, under the backboard. He'll kick it out. Corner 3. Kramer passes it up. 14 on the timer, under 3 to play in overtime. Byers drives. Byers bumped. Coach Reimer wanted the push off. Not going to get it. Foul called on Bagley, and that will send Byers to the free throw line for the 1-and-1.
Look out!
2:49 to go. Byers in regulation. 15 points, 1 of 1 at the free throw line. That came on a 3-point play in the first half. First one here to earn a second is net. 72-71. 2:49 to go. Overtime from Hallenbeck. Tied at 69 out of regulation. Byers' second free throw is good. It's a 2-point lead again for the Mustangs, 73-71. Huskies got to come down and execute. Get your stops. Byers has 19, including all 4 here in overtime. Roberts to Bagley. Bagley wants to get Donaldson inside. Roberts drives instead. Back to Bagley. Left side wing, 12 on the timer. 2.5 to go in overtime. Bagley jump stops in the lane. Flip it back out. Anthony up for 3. Off back iron, no good. Caleb overjumped the rebound, and it falls to McCray. Need a stop now, big time. 73-71. Down a bucket, 2:15 to go.
Here we go, let's
Byers.
go.
He's going to pound this one into the deck and try to go to work. Screen coming from Costello. Byers pops it out. Got the mismatch now as the Huskies switch. Taylor on him. 2 minutes to go. Byers on the right elbow. Byers crossing over. Gets up in the air. Byers can't hit off back iron. Huskies have the rebound. It's Anthony Roberts. Bagley pushes it up the floor on the near side in front of the Husky bench. Bounces it into Donaldson. Donaldson had it poked away along the baseline. Slips it out. Bagley up for 3. Bagley misses off back iron. Long rebound. Roberts. He'll attack. Left baseline. Got inside. Put it up and in. Plus a foul. Tie game, and the foul coming. And the free throw for Anthony Roberts to make it a 1-point lead. 24 for Ant. Minute 46 to go in this game. First foul of the night whistled on Anthony Costello. Roberts the free throw. Huskies by 1. Minute 46 to go. Phipps will check in. He's playing with 4.
15 smoke, let's go.
25 points for Anthony Roberts. A night after he goes double-double with 13 and 11. His 9th double-double. He picks up his 9th 20-point game of the season. Career high 34, season high 29. 74-73. Byers on the wing. He's been the man with the answers in overtime. All 4 points, in fact, for Southwest. He's got Luke Taylor on him. Luke's made him take tough shots. 100% he's done that. Byers drives down, got inside. Another tough shot. That one goes off glass and in. Minute 25 to go. Southwest by a point. 75-74. Roberts on the wing. Roberts between the legs. Roberts, top of the key. Anthony picked up by Omot. He drives, kick. Taylor, 3 on the wing. Too strong, long rebound. And Byers knocked down and fouled by Bagley. Minute 8 to go. Byers will go to the line to shoot a 1-and-1 in a 1-point Mustang lead. Bagley called for his second foul. Byers ended up down on the deck. Doing a little floor cleanup, opposite end of the floor, where Byers hit the deck. Now he'll shoot the free throws. It's a 1-and-1. Byers hasn't done anything wrong in overtime yet. Miss here would be great. Bends the knees, free throw up, rolls it home. Can put him up by 3. Minute 8 to go. 70. But that's not right. 76-74. 76-74. They're getting it. There we go. Second one is good. 77-74. Huskies down 3. Minute 7 to go. Huskies are just 3 of 11. Excuse me. The Huskies just 5 of 23 from beyond the arc in this game. The ball kicked out by Southwest. $19 on the timer. Inbounds comes to Willard. Huskies down 3 with the basketball. Under a minute to play. 15 on the timer. Donaldson crossing over. Donaldson out to Roberts. Roberts attacks down the right side. Got in on Phipps. Goes up. Off glass and in. Plus a foul. Anthony again. This time to the line for the tie to try and complete a 3-point play. That's the 5th on Phipps, so he's done. And now Ants a big free throw with 44.9 left. Either way you slice it, you're going to need a stop. Mudemer comes in for Taylor. Now the Huskies truly switching 1 through 5, it would seem here, to keep some guard on Kenny Byers. Though, I mean, I love what Luke Taylor's done on Byers in this overtime. Yeah, Byers has gotten his. He's got all 8 points in this overtime. But he's had to earn every bit of that. Anthony Roberts, the free throw is good. 77-27, 28 for Ants. One off his season high. Ball poked away. Did he touch it again? No. Poked out by Bagley. 24 on the timer. Bags was on him. Timeout. Southwest. They've got it in the front court. They'll take the timeout. A thriller in Hallenbeck. Huskies and Mustangs to overtime at 69 apiece. Kenny Byers, who's been the go-to in overtime with 8 points. The last 6 for the Huskies belong to Anthony Roberts. What I say? Big players making big plays. And right now, that's Anthony Roberts and Kenny Byers down the stretch. Who makes the play defensively? The Huskies got here after being down 69-63 with 3.5 minutes to go. Got here by holding them scoreless, 67-63, excuse me, with 3.5 minutes to go. Held them scoreless to the final possession for Southwest as Costello was able to tie the game at 69 apiece. Huskies had the final shot, couldn't get it to go. Now they're tied at 77 with 38 seconds to go in overtime. Foul means a 1-and-1 as the ball comes into Costello. Hands it back off to Kramer, gets it to Byers. Byers is going to wait here, spend some time. 15 on the timer. We're under 30 now on the game clock. Byers drives right around a Costello screen. He's picked up by Donaldson. Byers starts to drive, pulls up, right elbow, off back iron, no good. Huskies earn the miss. They get the last shot again. They'll do it again. Tied at 77 in overtime. Final 12 and a timeout for Coach Reimer. He let him play the first time, and now he's going to call the timeout and talk it over for the final 11 seconds and try and win it right here. At the end of regulation, Caleb Donaldson tried to set it up for him attacking the rim. Southwest did a good job countering that, forced him to the outside on the wing. Caleb had to drive all the way back in. Nobody there. Nobody there. And Caleb had to take the tough fadeaway shot. Here, the Huskies draw it up. Southwest hanging out in their huddle. Huskies called the timeout and they're ready. Got to get the Mustangs out on defense. 77-77. Any bucket will do it. Huskies tied in overtime. They'll take it out in front of section 113. It's Bagley to inbound. The rest of the Huskies stacked in front of him. Bounces it to Roberts. Clock starts under 10 now. Anthony, head of steam, left side. Anthony drives down the lane, lay it up, put it, no good, too strong, and a foul called on the Huskies on the rebound with 3.8 seconds. They called it on Caleb. Anthony drove, couldn't get it to go, and on the rebound, they call the foul on Caleb Donaldson. It's 1-and-1. Wow. Sends McCray to the free throw line. McCray is an 80% free throw shooter. He's got a 1-and-1. The first with the left hand, no good. Huskies have the rebound. It's Donaldson, lets it go from past midcourt. It is just off to the left, and we go to a second overtime. Huskies get the miss they needed. Caleb nearly put that in from three-quarter court, but will go to overtime and do it again. 2 overtimes, 40 not enough, 45 not enough. And now the Huskies will try to win it in 50 minutes here. 77 all, 2 overtime again. From Hallenbeck, it's Husky basketball from Learfield.
It's a new season. Get ready for more men's and women's college sports excellence. Trophies will be awarded in June to schools who take the top spot in the 2021-22 Learfield Directors Cup. The premier award recognizes one winning institution in all competitive divisions. Follow your favorite team's progress as seasonal standings are announced at L Directors Cup on Twitter and online at directorscup.org. The crowning achievement in college athletics.
Here at St. Cloud Orthopedics, we continue to be honored to serve the community we proudly call home with premium specialty orthopedic care. And we've been recognized as Minnesota's best, winning the Gold Award in Orthopedic Surgery in the 2021 Star Tribune Reader's Choice Awards. Thank you to those who nominated and voted for us. And more importantly, thank you for choosing us to help you live better. For only the best in orthopedic care for all bones, joints, and muscles in the body, ask for St. Cloud Orthopedics.
77-77. 45 minutes not enough. Second overtime here for St. Cloud State. They'll go Willard, Bagley, Roberts. Mutimer to start this one. Donaldson. Phipps has fouled out. So no Jake Phipps for Southwest. Foul trouble for the Huskies. 3 apiece for Taylor and Donaldson. Nobody else with more than 2. Tip is controlled by Southwest. 77-77. Kenny Byers had all 8 points for Southwest in that first overtime. He gives it off to McCray on the left side. 4:45 to go. McCray trying to break down on Matthew Willard. Spins down the lane. Matthew made it a tough shot. McCray finishes. Well, okay then. 79-77. Donaldson. Middle of the floor. Drives on McCray. Got to the rim. Adjusts and lays it home. Caleb ties it at 79. Donaldson has 19. 28 for Anthony Roberts through the regulation plus an overtime. McCray driving on Mutimer. Got inside. Spinning on Joe. Same shot again. Couldn't crawl it home. Rebound. Byers tried to tip it back. Couldn't get it to go. And the Huskies get the board. Tied at 79. 4 minutes to go. Donaldson off a stop. Got to have the bucket. Get the upper hand here. These 5-minute bursts in overtime, every possession feels so weighty. Roberts thought about the 3, drives instead, spinning left side, high off glass, no good. Rebound Southwest. Both teams missing opportunities at the rim. 79 all, 3:45 to go. You want to be a basketball coach, huh? Then you run into a game like this. Right side wing, Byers crossing over. Willard puts the hand in his face, and Byers still pours it over the top. 81-79. 3.5 to go. Huskies down 2. Bagley. He'll initiate the offense. Bounce it to the right side for Roberts. Roberts picked up by Omot. Hands off. Donaldson. Back to Bagley. Huskies got to hit a 3 sometime here, you would think. Donaldson in the post. Donaldson draws a double. Kick it out. Anthony Roberts. Corner left. Put it up. Too strong. Willard taps the rebound out. Donaldson tried to grab it. He was knocked to the deck. And the ball comes back to Southwest. 3:09 to go. Southwest up by 2. They can play their stall it out game here with 20. As McCray dribbling it, guarded by Willard. McCray crossing over, kicks into the corner. Omot for 3, knocks it down. That's a huge 6-point swing right there. From a 1-point lead to a 5-point deficit with 2:50 to go, 84-79. Huskies need a bucket here, almost immediately. Donaldson drives, kick, Roberts. Roberts will drive, right side, blocked away, loose ball to Southwest. Huskies now need a stop. Imperative at this point. Down 2 possessions with 2.5 to go. Not over. Need to stop. Stop and a run out. How about? I feel like the Huskies haven't gone in transition in forever. McCray drives around Willard. Kick to Omot. Same shot in the corner. He'll rattle it home. And just like that, it's an 8-point lead for Southwest. 8-0 run for Southwest Minnesota State. 87-79, 2:15, and that one could have been a dagger. Be a 30-second timeout. As we keep it here. Well, if someone did that in overtime at any point, you go on a multi-bucket run. Puts the other team at an extreme disadvantage. The Huskies in this game, the shooting just not there. They are 5 of 28 from beyond the arc. Outscored now with those last 2 by 12 points, outscored by 15 points at the 3-point line. And that's just not the way to get it done. So 2 big shots from Dunois Omot puts the Huskies behind the 8 ball here, down by 8, 87-79. Second overtime. Had the last shot in regulation and the first overtime. Couldn't win it either time. Donaldson spins down the lane, left side, got to the rim, laid it in. 87-81, down by 6, minute 55 to go. Still need a stop.
Come on, let's go.
Cliff McCray, straight away. Guarded by Mutimer. Pounding it down with 15 on the timer. Minute 40 to go in the game. Willard picks him up. Huskies come over. Double team underneath. It goes. Little bobble under there. Still in the hands of Costello, and he finishes. Lob up the floor to Roberts. Roberts with the Huskies down 7, 89-81. Minute 26 to go. Right side. Top of the key, Donaldson. Donaldson, head down, drives in, on Byers, adjusts, at the rim, lays it up and in, plus a foul. Caleb Donaldson makes it 89-83. Is that right? So it is 89-83. So down by 6. Free throw coming to Donaldson. Caleb to make it a 5-point game. Stay at 2 possessions, minute 17 to go. Hits the free throw, 89-84. Huskies trying to push up. Need the turnover now. Kramer can run the baseline. Kramer trying to get it in, lobs it up to Byers. Byers double, ball poked away, but McCray tracks it down. Mutimer again, gets in on Byers, that's a travel. There it is. McCray travels, Huskies get the turnover. Now need a bucket out of it, minute 12 to go. 89-84 in front of their own bench. Don't have to panic hurry here, but got to get a bucket. 2-possession game, minute 12 to go. Donaldson drives, right side, kick, Mutimer up for 3. Rattle around and down, the rebound for McCray. Huskies trying to dig in on him. McCray with a minute to go, still in the backcourt. McCray pushes it across, one-hand pass up to Costello, he'll dunk it home. Ball in the air, halfway down the rim to make it a 2-point game, and it just wouldn't go. Not the Huskies' night from beyond the arc. Roberts dribbling with it, had it poked away. Willert for 3, he can't put it in. Donaldson for the rebound on the putback, no good. And the rebound tapped out. Oh, they're gonna call the foul on Joe Mutimer crashing in. Saying he got him on the hand. X-ray vision over there, 91-84. Huskies down 8 in the overtime, had a ball in the air and halfway down for Mutimer. That would have put him down by 2 with outside of 50 seconds to go. Doesn't go, instead dunk on the other end as the Huskies overplay full court. And it's an 8-point game again. 44 seconds to go. Hard to win. McCray hits them both. 93-84. Down by 9, 40 seconds to go. Roberts drives, left for the 3, angle left, off back iron, no good. Rebound, Byers pulls it away from Donaldson. Byers will push it up the floor. He propelled the Mustangs in overtime number 1 with all 8 points to make sure they could force a second overtime. Matthew Willard guarding close on McCray. 19 on the timer. Matthew making him continue to dribble it, but the Huskies aren't going to commit a foul. Now McCray is going to dribble it out. There's a 5-second differential, and in 2 overtimes, the Huskies, a hard-fought battle with Southwest Minnesota State, but they are going to fall 93-84. Shot clock will ring out. Shot clock violation whistled. 4.9 seconds to go.
6 seconds when it should be.
93-84. Donaldson inside will stuff it home just before the buzzer to make it 93-86. Huskies lose by 7 in 2 overtimes. Postgame starts now. It's Husky basketball from Learfield.
Large firm resources delivered with personalized service gives you the best of both worlds. Our firm size allows us to offer businesses and individuals more options for insurance and risk management. And as our company grows, we are intentional about not losing sight of what matters most, people. At North Risk Partners, service to our clients, each other, and our local communities continues to be an important part of who we are. North Risk Partners, large enough to give you options, small enough to be local. Learn more at North